Champion City podcast, where we tell real stories from grinders, hustlers, and everybody on the come up. If you're still in the trenches or you're still trying to get that bag, this for you. This your blueprint, your motivation, your platform. Let's go.
We live? Man, salute. They could see. Oh,
Like,
delayed. So they already seen us.
they already seen us right now.
Shit.
What up,
What's
everybody,
good, my
man?
dog?
Oh yeah, what's up, man? You know, I appreciate you making time
Yes,
for
sir.
us.
We in the building.
Podcaster to podcaster and shit. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
Let
for
me make
sure.
sure. 'Cause I can't
Homie to
see.
homie.
Yeah, homie to homie and shit. Nah, I appreciate you making time, bro. You know.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that it's
My
no,
cat
but
shop is old dog, Opina dog.
there
Nah,
you
fucking
go,
with you,
huh?
dog.
There you go.
Nah, it's all love.
That hey, but you know, how is it to be on the other side, dude? This time and shit. You've done other interviews and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
though,
no,
no?
no, for sure. I've
Yeah,
done
yeah.
interviews. I've done a lot of interviews.
Mhm.
You know, uh, it feels good, dog. You know, like
Yeah.
once you get used to everything, it's just kind of like it becomes routine and shit. I just always try to be myself, dog. Have fun.
Yeah.
I like talk shit, so you know,
Yeah, clown around and everything and
clown. You
shit,
know,
dude, you know?
all homies, the homies, like
Yeah,
the,
for
the real
sure.
homies. We like to fuck
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Shout out to everybody on the chat, man. Keeping it active. Appreciate y'all, man,
Yeah.
you know? Shout out Baby Blue Dramatic for plugging us in too, bro, and SOS Best. Appreciate
Oh
y'all,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Salute
Yeah, yeah.
SOS Best, Baby
Yeah, yeah.
Blue.
Yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
so let's kick it off, dude. So I always like to start with like growing up, dude. Like where'd you grow up and shit, dude? You know?
Okay, I was born in Brawley, California.
Mm-hmm.
Little
Where's that at and shit?
South Imperial Valley,
All right.
right by Mexicali. Mexicali.
Oh, okay, up that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was born in Brawley, CA. A lot of people got I don't know, but a lot of people be saying crazy shit like I'm from up north and this and that. You know, I don't
think
know.
I heard that once
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
you
Yeah,
know, you
yeah,
see it on the
yeah.
internet, but it's
Yeah.
like I don't pay attention to those fucking goofballs. But
Yeah.
you know, I was born in Brawley, CA, a little country town, right next to Are you familiar with El Centro?
Uh-huh.
El Centro
Yeah, yeah.
and Calapat and it's a little country town, about 20,000 people, born and raised there in a little town called Nyland. So there's no hospital in the town I grew up in.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah.
There's no hospital. There's no fast food places.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like mall. There's no nothing.
It's just like one main street and shit too.
yeah, like there's only like 6 streets.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
Nyland, Brawley's bigger. They got the remember the old school Foster Freeze?
Yeah.
They got one of those. They had an A&W root beer. You know the A&W.
Yeah. I didn't
So-
see too many of those, but growing up, I remember a Froster. I used to live
Froster Freeze.
when the riots happened. I was like 93, no?
Yeah,
I-
92.
92. I used
yeah,
to
yeah.
live behind like in the alley, and then it was a Foster Freeze and shit right there.
Yeah, they remember they had the taquitos on a stick.
Yeah. No, I don't
never had
remember
those?
that. Nah. I remember the
What?
chocolate covered ice cream.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That was like the original.
Wow.
Thing, no?
No, the original Foster Freeze, they got taquitos.
I don't remember that. And shit.
Yeah, dog,
Yeah.
and so in
I was
Brawley.
in the second
Okay,
grade though.
fool,
So I
okay,
was a
so
kid,
look,
you know?
so
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
Smurf, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
look,
Mhm.
if you go to Brawley right now to this day,
Mhm.
they got the Foster Freeze right there. It's the
Mhm.
only one left, and they put taquitos full on a stick. It's two of them. They put a stick in it, and they put man, they're so good. They put chile on them.
Yeah, yeah.
With the
Like a
green
corn
sauce.
dog and shit, you mean?
No,
or-
taquitos.
I know, but like in a like corn
Yeah,
dog?
like a corn
Yeah,
dog
yeah.
stick. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
how they're known for, bro.
Oh, that's a trip. I
Is
didn't
the
know that
taquitos.
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
fool. They got
Yeah.
hamburgers too.
Yeah.
The one in Brawley got hamburgers. Like, oh man, that shit is fire. So I grew up there in Island and went to Grace Ele. A lot of people ain't getting you're getting the full story, bro.
No, that's what we're
yeah,
gonna get into. and
okay.
shit,
So
dude, you
I
know?
grew up in Island, California, born in Brawley, raised in Island. Went to Grace Smith Elementary School. Salute all my people in Island. I went to Grace Smith Elementary School, and it was just it was a cool vibe growing up in Island. Everybody knew each other. Everybody helped each other in need.
Like a small town and shit.
Small
huh?
town, a little
Yeah.
poor town, a little poor
Alright.
town. Some families had it better than others, and so on and so on. But we all try to help and make sure nobody was starving. You know.
Was it a lot of like immigrants like
So yeah, it's a lot of
undocumented
Mexicanos. We're right by the border of
people? That's why like they
yeah.
come over kind of
right by the border by Mexicali.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of Filipinos. I'm part Filipino.
All right, yeah,
Yeah. So the Filipinos and the Mexicanos they picked in the fields,
Yeah.
and they had campos camps and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And all my uncles and my aunts they picked in the fields, dog. All of them, fool. All of them on my dad's side. And then my mom, she had 17 brothers and sisters from Nyland. You know what I mean? Salute
Yeah.
my mama. Rest in peace. Yeah.
All right.
and that was a bit like
Your mom was Filipino and shit.
my mom was Mexican. My dad was
Okay. Oh,
Filipino.
your dad?
so,
Okay, yeah.
And so growing up there was good, man. I had both of my families. We struggled though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna say we didn't. You know how it is. Good times, bad times.
Yeah.
But as an adolescent growing up, there was a lot of struggle.
It's what makes you in a way too, no? Like when you think about it, all the hardships
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. You see stuff.
What kind of music were they bumping though? Like your dad being Filipino and
Oh
shit.
man, growing up in well, yeah, my dad was Filipino, but he was mixed,
All right.
Mexican and
Yeah, yeah.
Filipinos.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was a homie and shit.
Uh-huh.
Been to the joint. My mom too been to the
Yeah,
joint.
yeah.
And so growing up with them, they bumped a lot of oldies
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of funk. My mama liked Paula Abdul.
Oh yeah.
Remember
yeah.
that run in the '80s,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Paula Abdul.
She was dope, dude.
She was dope. You know what I mean? So
What is it? Ooh, boy, I love you. That's a
no,
dope
no,
ass
no.
song.
Is
and
that
shit,
was that
no?
her?
That's one of her ones.
That's
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
those. Okay, shit. I'm trying to remember, but I remember Paula Abdul was like a big thing to my mama.
Uh-huh.
That was '80s for sure.
Mm.
And yeah, just a lot of oldies. My pops would bump a lot of oldies. He liked oldies. He liked rock. He liked Mexican music.
Yeah.
And grew up everybody in my family speaks Spanish. It's crazy because I didn't pick up on it.
Oh no, you don't
No.
speak Spanish at all. Huh?
I mean, I could understand it for sure.
Like
Yeah,
people talking shit, right? Or something.
conversation. Even more than that, though.
All
No,
right, good.
growing up by the border, I understand a little bit more than maybe somebody not growing up near the border.
Yeah.
Because I be into the conversations, but yeah, like speak it fluently. I'm real, like my Spanish is blotched, but I
Mhm.
could get into it. But like it's a little
Yeah.
different.
My mom always used to tell me, because I can speak both, but both are choppy to me, dude. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
speak
yeah.
English like the hood, right? Like that's kind of how you learn, like, because English is my second language and shit growing up as a kid,
Yeah, you speak Spanish.
Yeah, but I
obviously,
speak Spanish, but it's also messed up. So my mom's like, hey, you gotta pick one and stick to it and shit, so that I can perfect one language at least and shit, dude, Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like the universal language, dog.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
that is?
Nah, love?
Nah, money.
Money,
dog.
yeah.
They don't give a shit what you do, how you talk, dog.
As long as you got the greenbacks
long
and
as you
shit,
got
bro.
that bread,
no?
think
You
about it,
bring them
bro.
out, everybody stocks that language and shit.
No
Yeah.
matter how much the sometimes the discrepancy is, like people don't get along.
Yeah.
That money make you get
That is true.
It'll make a paisa and a Chicano get along real quick.
that is true,
you
dude,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't fucking gotta know
With
shit, dog. Just
with
make
your
sure
odds
that-
and everything sometimes,
Hey,
no, I'll
just
be
make-
like, hey, we
just
can
make
make
sure-
some good money
Hey,
and be
just
worth
make
it.
sure that you got that brick money. That's it, dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
good,
yeah.
bro. Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
No, that's-
Respect sometimes comes in those type of forms, business and trust.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people think it's how you dress and what language you speak, but no. Sometimes respect comes in doing good business with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, work travels and shit too, no?
Yeah, word
Mhm.
travels and how you conduct yourself. I hear like a lot of people that always say like or they'll say like, Opina, you wear like skinnier jeans or you wear but that don't make you the man that you are, bro. Cause I done seen people with hats with old English, tattered faces, bald heads, snitch and lock it up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I done seen fools that look like
Yeah, I've seen
You know what I
down
mean?
homies that are not gangsters, but
Yeah.
they with it though. Like they'll
facts,
be right
yeah,
there with
be
you,
that
and shit,
that
bro.
type
You
of
get
shit
me?
too. Yeah.
You wear the slim jeans, dude? I wear the slim jeans too. Everybody
well,
always
shit,
clown
man,
me and shit.
we getting older.
But
so
that's what
mean,
I
we just
that's what I
tryna-
always say, shit.
you
You
know?
know.
Hey man, I grew up in in 8th grade. I had the big old
The 42s
size
and shit,
46 or
yeah.
whatever, and fuck dog, it's
Yeah.
like fucking every time you get in a scrap, you gotta like fucking pull them up,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
or
yeah.
if you know you're getting in a scrap, you go and you fucking put the thumbtacks. I used to put 20 in there to make sure
It wasn't gonna pop
yeah,
out. and
pop
shit,
out
dude,
if I had to,
Yeah.
run a fade and shit.
Hey,
but like,
that's a trip, dude.
yeah, that's
Because
now,
you know how we're talking about the styles, and
Yeah.
then like how sometimes you look back in the '80s and it's kind of like, damn, people used to dress like that and shit,
Yeah.
no? Like now it's rare, no? Like you kind of see, like some folks still like carry
Yeah,
that
yeah.
around and shit, you know?
yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's part,
It's cultural in a way,
yeah,
no?
styles are part of the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and then sometimes they fade away. They come back.
Yeah.
you
Like
know,
everywhere,
you
everybody's
see it.
wearing baggy jeans right
Yeah,
now. No,
yeah.
that's like the thing: baggy sweats, baggy jeans,
Yeah.
and shit. You know?
I hear like that. A lot of people they be disgruntled too. Like, oh, like the youth is wearing baggy pants, but they weren't about that life. Who gives a shit, bro? I done seen people that acted like they were about that life, dressed our style, and then
You say, yeah.
turn in the whole world,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
So fuck, don't
Yeah.
don't judge people on how they dress or what they
They're
look
just
like.
pants and shit,
It's
dude.
stupid, dog. Because
It's
yeah,
just clothes?
because
Yeah.
because he ain't down because he got on skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Man, all I care about is if you don't rat on me, fool, we cool.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
I don't give a
or
fuck.
stay on my way.
I don't
you
care.
know?
I don't care what you're wearing, dog. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit what you're
Nah.
wearing, bro.
So taking it back to you when you were growing up, dude.
Yeah.
So you bumping oldies at a young age and all that, man. Your pops is
Brentwood.
you're getting locked up and stuff, no?
Yeah,
at an early age and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
my dad was getting locked up, man, since I was young, a youngin. You know, I used to visit him, man, fucking when I was young, 80s.
Yeah. How would that make you feel and shit, bro? Like, was that kind of like just normal to you at the time and shit?
Yeah, I knew it. I just remember like, okay, so growing up in Island, you know, my dad was going in and out of the county jail. Then he started hitting the prison. My mom too, she went to prison, and
Who would raise you at this time? Was it like
my aunts and uncles.
or your aunts and uncles?
You know,
yeah, like
from
a good family. and
Imperial
shit?
Valley. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'll go with my auntie. I love my aunt Susan. I want to give her a shout out. In El Centro, I'll go with her. I'll go with my aunt Diana. She was from the island too. I'll go with this is all on the Opina side, you know. I'll go. I even came over to Young for like about probably 1 year when my dad went to prison. I was 5, and I came to Riverside with my uncle John, man. And I ended up being there for just a year though. So I went to Westminster Christian School for that year.
All right.
And I got a taste, even at that young age, I knew what was going on.
Mhm.
The traffic, the 91, dog.
Oh,
back,
really? Yeah.
You know, back in the 80s. And
yeah.
I'm like, man. And, you know, when my dad was in the joint, my uncle took me for that. I think it was a couple years. No, it was a year and a half, not even 2 years. And then I went back to Nyland. And then, like, it was always moving around, man. And my dad and mom were involved in the street life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different types of shit. Drugs. I think my dad had a few robberies and shit like that.
Oh
like he
man,
was
yeah,
into
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Like whatever it took to get paid, basically.
Yeah.
Shit, you know.
And sometimes, you know, when he would get out, he wouldn't be on his feet, but he would try to raise me, my brother, my 2 sisters, and he would try his best. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, before going the route to where he had to give us to a relative, he would try. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes during those tries, you know, it would be rough, bro. We wouldn't have like, you know, because he don't got a job, we wouldn't have food, or sometimes we'd be living on the streets.
Mhm.
So I saw all that shit growing up like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd move to other cities. Sometimes he'd go to Dago. You know what I mean? And my mama got an apartment in Dago, so we'd be over there for 6 months or 8 months and then back to Nyland. Like I was moved around like a lot, but
Yeah.
for the most part, like I said, my parents tried their hardest, you know.
Yeah.
And
at
as
least
far
they
as-
cared though.
yeah,
they
they
wanted
tried,
to make
yeah.
it work and shit.
Yeah, as far as like that, no, I would say my aunts and uncles got it right. They had really good heads on straight. And my dad and mom tried, they just never got it right, dog. You
Sure.
know? And that is what it is. I don't hold grudges. Like they did what they did,
Mm.
and both of them fucking died solid. That's all I give a fuck
Yeah.
about. You know what I mean?
And were you like a badass little kid dude too? Like
I think so.
like
dog.
tough on your uncles and your aunts and shit.
Yeah, I have my I like everybody else. I have certain runs, you know, and you know I was pretty smart, so I was always like devious. So I kind of knew like, okay, if I knew I had to get this, just go and get some A's, and then my aunt and uncle would let me go over here 4th of July to the beach, then I would do that. to
Get the A's
that.
and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, because
Yeah.
I knew how to
Yeah.
work it, you know.
Yeah, it's a trip. Like I feel like when you learn later how easy it really is to just get straight A's or like finish school and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like would you go back and I mean I don't know if you finished school. Like you would go and would you do it all over again the same way, or would you kind of
Nah,
like I'll
man.
go to college and shit like that, you know?
Nah, well, I did a little bit. I
You
actually
did?
did
Yeah? Mhm.
try it. I tried like college. Just took some couple classes, but it was like nah.
As an
you know,
adult, it's
shit.
harder too. And
I was
shit,
trying
no?
to, I was trying to dope deal.
yeah,
I'll be real. Dog.
Yeah.
When I used to dibble and dabble, you know, not
Yeah.
anymore. So
yeah. For
but-
anybody watching this shit.
yeah, you know, because it's like they can't really teach you nothing that you got to learn out in the streets. Because I seen I seen a lot of people go to college and make it,
Sure.
get their masters, get their bachelors.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say the majority of them do, but
Yeah.
I've seen some that go and get their masters and they don't do shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
Sure.
you got the homies that they went to college, but they
Mhm.
didn't. So it doesn't necessarily mean that's gonna work out in your favor.
Mhm.
So I always tell people if you're not like into the college shit, then get into like your own business,
Yeah.
legit business. I'm
Sure.
not talking about the hustle in the streets
Yeah.
and shit like
Create
that.
something and shit.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
can try to be creative,
Yeah.
or get your hustle on. Figure out what you could double up on, whether it's clothing, whether it's shit like that, bro. You
Yeah.
know the game, bro.
Yeah,
Like
and-
there's a lot of stuff you can make
Yeah,
money
and
off
I feel
of.
like college back then, you needed it if you were trying to get like an office job back then, no? Like if
Yeah.
you were trying to be like in marketing or business or something
Yeah.
like that. Now it's like you don't really need it as you get older and shit, you know? And
Yeah.
I feel like it, you know? Like I've worked with a lot of dudes that had masters, and I don't have a college degree at all, bro, but what I found was they lacked practicality and shit. Like they were so book smart and they can
Right.
run all the reports in the world and all that. But when it came to solving a problem, bro, they couldn't be practical about it and shit, dude. You get me? Yeah.
A lot of college kids get knocked for that, like the especially the new generation, right?
Mhm.
Like the right, the video game era, we
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it, right? They're in
Mhm.
the house, and the parents will always say, "Well, it's better than them gang banging,"
Yeah.
and so they're right about that. I think kids nowadays should if that's their lane, like we need those guys to be book smart because
Yeah.
I'm not book smart.
Sure.
There's certain jobs that
Yeah, yeah.
require you to just be book smart.
Yeah.
They don't require you to be street smart or have any knowledge of what's going on.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's their job. We need those because if everybody was just street smart,
Yeah.
yeah,
We wouldn't
it
have
would be a
doctors,
que-
dude, operating
Come on,
and
dog,
shit,
yeah,
dude.
like,
You know?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, you need guys that just go by the book.
Imagine you go to the doctor, you're gonna get surgery,
Yeah.
like, oh, where'd you learn that? I just learned through the homie,
Yeah.
dude. Like, we showed me how to do these little surgeries and shit, you know?
It's okay
You
for
wouldn't
the kids.
want to do it though, and
Nah.
shit, you know?
It's okay for the kids to stay inside and
and go to
be,
school and do all that.
yeah, and,
for
go
sure.
to school and be away from all the drama and not go to house parties. That's okay.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
They'll get their fresh air how they get it.
Yeah.
Probably in a fucking luxury suite by the beach or something like that.
When it
However
pays
the
off for
fuck
them and shit, no?
They don't gotta be outside. I hate when people do that to the young homies. Like, hey man, you don't come outside. Like you don't want to go party. Like leave that man alone and let him get his masters because
Well, because party's not for everybody too and
it's
shit,
not,
dude.
bro.
You hear
Like
me?
you don't have to do that. Like
Yeah. I used to
seen-
think I enjoyed parties, dude. And then I found that it was just like an excuse to get drunk.
yeah.
Right? And then when you're not drinking, then I always found like, oh, then well, I don't really want to be here and
Yeah.
shit, dude. You get me? Like
know-
I'd rather be at home. You
we
know?
we
I
know
don't know.
how it is though. For
Yeah,
once
yeah.
the homies, the Mexicanos get together and start drinking,
yeah.
someone's
Yeah,
gonna
like, that's
get
what I'm-
someone's gonna get beat up,
Yeah.
dog, or shot.
That's just the way of life, dude.
It's unfortunate and sad,
Yeah.
but that's the truth. Fucking, I said it. Well, what's so
Nah.
what? Like what? Because I thought
Even
it.
family
y'all
members and
thought it
shit,
too
no?
in the chat. You just don't want to say it.
Even with family members, no? You end
Yeah,
up
hell
fighting the
yeah. Start
uncle and
drinking
shit.
and
or
bring some
something.
old shit up.
Yeah.
Remember that summer, fucking puto and fucking
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
Next thing you know,
You beating uncle up
Yeah,
and shit,
beating
dude, you
uncle
know?
up or
or your
stabbing
cousin
him
and
or
shit, you
stabbing
know? Nah, that's true
yeah,
and
it's
shit,
true,
dude.
dog.
That's true.
So sometimes it's good to stay to yourself. I got a nephew, man, and salute my nephew. He's got a master's at a Cal Baptist.
Uh-huh.
Like, man, a lot of my family members, we just celebrated another niece of mine who 4.3 GPA, man. They're doing really
Nice.
good.
Oh, I seen that. I seen
Yeah,
you post
and
that.
well,
yeah.
my nephew, he's got a master's from Cal Baptist, really good school in
Mhm.
Riverside, man, and he's doing psychology, and it's like he likes to stay to himself. He likes to be alone.
Yeah.
He likes to eat alone. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell him, do your thing, man. Ain't nobody knocking you.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't care if you don't go outside, and that's not your job. You're trying to do something that
Yeah.
I can't do.
Yeah.
Let me be
Be
outside. Let
different.
us be outside, bro.
Yeah.
Then our new generation, that the kids we raise, let them be good and do their thing.
Well, every time I talk to young people now too, that's what I always tell them is like find something that you like that can get you paid
Yeah,
and focus on that. You get me? Because the street's gonna be there forever and shit, dude. You
Yeah,
get me?
it's facts,
And
yeah.
you're gonna see the transition of it changing and shit and everything. But if you build something now that you're young, you're 17, 18, you start building now, you're gonna have something that's yours, bro. Like that you can make money out of and get
Yes,
paid.
yes.
And like we live in an era where you don't have to work for anybody, right? Like you could create something and be your own boss
Exactly what
and
we
shit, dude.
say,
It's
your
a
own
lot easier
business.
than it is before and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, I think that's a good
right? So it's
good way
kind
to
of
say
like
it.
trying to get young people to like, well, start making beats if you like music, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna go if you're gonna
you
go
know,
down that route.
learn graphic designing and shit, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather
You
have
know?
my nephew get his master's and sit in the room and be cool
Mm-hmm.
than some of
So
these rappers making fools of themselves.
that
That's
is
a
true,
fact,
dude.
dog.
That
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
A
No, there's
fucking,
a. I was
hey, I
mentioning.
want to fight you. Hold
Yeah,
on, let me pull out my camera so I can
yeah.
record everything.
So I can
Like,
look hard and shit, dude.
get the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
out of here, dog.
Nah,
Like, what?
it be like that, dude.
Yeah,
Right now we're in the era of shenanigans and
fucking, you
shit,
want
dude.
to
You
call
know?
my nephew a nerd? What the fuck are those guys?
Yeah.
Fucking idiots, dog.
Yeah.
Fuck,
No,
bro.
that is a
You know what
trip,
I'm
dude.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Yeah.
like
Well,
make
there's
it.
a lot of rappers out now too that they're not even known for their music, no? Like for example, I
Throw
like
some
there
names out. Don't be scared, Smurf.
nah, well like I never heard a song that is the whitest essay from the Trece. What's his name? Blanco,
The
right?
whitest essay from. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, that's what I know him by, but I can't tell
Blanco
you.
15.
I can't sing one song I like that he raps and shit. You know, like I don't know him for
Yeah.
music, but I do know that he's the whitest essay from the Trece.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
You
it a
get me?
buck. He did
Yeah.
have a song that I did. I was on Hater
See, but I'm
because I
saying
give opinions on like
the music and shit.
on the music and
Mhm.
what they're doing and shit. And I just don't remember the name, but it was like a hip hop one. I actually like that one.
Yeah, see, I haven't
Yeah.
heard none of his music, dude.
Yeah, but the stuff
Yeah.
some of the stuff now, I'm not a fan of. I'll tell them that. Hey, I'm podcasting.
Sure.
You want me to be honest about your music? I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, we chopping it up
I
too.
can't
And
be.
shit,
I
you
can't
know?
be like a.
And I don't know him, dude. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
but he's entertaining to me. Like, I find it funny, you know? Like when I see him on the
Thing,
thing,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that's entertainment to me. Like it's like, hey, that fool funny as fuck. You get me? Hey, I don't know. Maybe shit, he'll see me and then he could deck me out, dude, too. You get me? But I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I know him more for entertainer than I know him for music and shit, bro. You know?
Yeah, I
And there's a
don't-
lot of
yeah.
music artists that are like that. I'm just, I just named one, but
Yeah, well, people are sensitive too. It depends on the person. Like if I drop a record and like I know you right now, right? We're getting to
yeah.
on what I'm saying, on terms and shit like that.
Mhm.
And let's just say in a week I drop a record and you do a reaction, you're like, that wasn't it. I'm not gonna be on some shit where I'm like, hey, fuck you, Smurf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
You're
just
supposed
gonna
to
be
like
like,
that
hey,
shit. Huh?
that's the homie's opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it is what it is. That's
Mhm.
nothing big. Yeah, if you call me out of my name and shit, and you're like, oh, that fool's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
punk, a bitch, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, all right, dog, like that's going out of an opinion now. Now
Yeah.
you're like fucking, you got an issue with me. But
Yeah, yeah.
if you're just like, nah, that song sucked. I didn't like the way that shit is. You look old, cool, whatever.
Sure, sure.
You know, like
Yeah.
I would. Okay, it's your opinion.
Mhm.
You're a podcaster, fool. You're supposed to give opinions. I don't get butthurt, but a lot of these rappers, they be getting like in their feelings and trying to like take it another. Now, oh, you said my music sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's this? I'm gonna get my older cousin to call you and check you. Like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
dog.
And then to be totally honest too, I knew who you were and everything, but I had
Yeah.
never heard your music, dude. Never.
Yeah, you're
You know,
right.
but I remember I see you on Hater World and I was like, damn, this fool knows everything about rap and shit. You know, like
Yeah, or
when I
like-
would see you and shit. You
Not
know?
everything, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of
of
rappers.
shit.
I
Yeah.
know a lot of rappers.
And
over
it's
my
a
time.
trip because the first time that I heard your music was on Curfew posted a story, and it's just recently. And I saw
Okay.
you on stage. I don't know if it was Arizona or Texas or something. And I was
Denver,
like, damn, that's a dope ass song and shit, dude. You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
I went to go look it up, and then I was like, oh shit, the homie does make some dope ass music and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah.
But I had never thought of looking it up, you know? Because you get caught when you make music, you get caught listening to the music that you make and shit. Basically,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then I see the Hater World, and I see you as a podcaster and shit. So I was just like, and so if it wasn't for that video though with Curfew on stage, I would have been like, oh shit, like like
Yeah.
it's a trip, isn't it?
It's a
Like,
trip, yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy too, cause like the new stuff I'm putting out, it's a lot stronger. But some of the songs they were already made like 4 years ago, 5 years
Oh, really?
ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just I knew they were tight, so I just waited and then I tweaked a little bit. This verse, this word, change a little in the hook, put a bigger bass here.
Oh, okay.
You know, because
Yeah,
I knew it was cool, but I never released them. And so like I got like 80 songs still.
and that comes from you just bumping them over and over, and then just like, man, it's missing
Yeah.
something and
Well,
shit.
like
you
you
know?
kind of know, bro. Like I didn't put like all the best shit out when I was going through my career. I had like a time where I wanted to like save some of it for like when it was time, like to
Yeah.
really try to go.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
like
saying?
it's go time right now.
And
you
just
know?
like a lot of bullshit, bro. Like a lot of stuff that slowed me down was like in 16 I got busted and
Oh yeah, actually,
did about
let's go back
yeah.
to that. So you're growing up, you're back and forth, parents in and out of jail. Are
Yeah.
you're not thinking about music at all?
We
so-
went everywhere on that. My bad.
I don't know. That's what I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to do,
yeah,
actually,
yeah,
dude. You know.
yeah, Go ahead.
But you, were you thinking about music at any time, like in junior high, or you know how a lot of people are like, nah, I've been rapping since I was like, you know.
But you know what? I did talent shows. So a
All
lot of
right,
rappers
like the
say
school
that.
ones
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
shit? Yeah.
They did like a fuck dog. I got moved one time to Birmingham, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle, one of my uncles is in the Navy, he's stationed out there
Mm-hmm.
for a short period of time. And I did a fucking talent show out there. My dad went back to prison.
Yeah.
So he moved me with that uncle and aunt. And I did a talent show. And it was like a fucking all white school. It was called Burley Glenwood.
Oh wow.
I remember it. Yeah,
Sound like that from the low 50
Burley,
movies. And shit.
Burley Glenwood school in Port Orchard, Washington,
Mhm.
next to the naval base in Bremerton. Right.
Yeah.
So I was out there, and so we were on military housing, and a couple of the, what do they call them, military kids or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them was a black homie. His name was Derek Weir. Still chop it up with these fools.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
still,
dope.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the Facebook brought everyone
Yeah,
back.
yeah, that's
That was
dope.
over there. So, dude, I was out there for not even that long, but I that we bonded. We were
Yeah,
homies, dog,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so we had to do a song. So everyone was picking like what's that song called? Sitting at the dock of the bay. You know that one that goes sitting. At
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
dock
Oh,
of the-"
okay.
Okay, like they
Yeah.
were doing those type of songs,
Yeah.
and I go fuck that. Let's do Dre Day with
Oh,
Snoop
shit.
Dogg and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
Snoop, you be Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
'Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like real skinny and then he was a little bulkier. So we did that song at the talent show. And I remember I wasn't scared. They got it on film. I got it on film. I
Yeah,
might
that's
release that
dope.
footage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you shock anybody though, shit, or
What's
like?
that?
Did you shock them, like, you know?
No, we took all the
No, like shock them, like everybody, like, what the fuck, you know?
yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I remember doing it, but I wasn't scared. And then I just did it in front of the whole crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like when I look back now that I'm into this, I think like that's just always been something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Was like
it came natural,
do shit
kind of
like
shit.
not necessarily saying I'm this big star, I'm rocking
Yeah.
all these stages, but I'm just saying like it's easy for me to just talk in front of people.
Yeah.
Like, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I did that shit and then I did it like all the time. Like when there was one, I'll do
You were excited about it
something,
and
yeah,
shit?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. I did fucking like I had a crush on some chick and I did My Girl.
Oh,
too.
right,
Yeah, you know,
that's a
what's that?
trip.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
shit like that, like talent
Mhm.
shows. So I guess I kind of always had something in entertainment in me, but not necessarily like rapping.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But something like that
Yeah.
was in that.
And
So
then
as-
were you locked up as a young kid too and shit, or?
No. I never went to juvenile hall.
Mhm.
I never went to YA or none of that stuff.
Mhm.
No.
All right, cool, cool.
But
yeah.
you know, just I would get in trouble and shit, but
Sure.
never get caught. I was pretty good.
And so like going into like high school and stuff, dude, like, are you like back here in Riverside already, or
No,
you like?
so I'm in Nyland, and I start my freshman year in a little town. We don't have a high school in Nyland.
Okay.
No high school, no fast food places. One gas station.
Is it
dog.
still like that and shit?
Fuck, I don't even think they got a gas station there now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think you got to go to Calapat.
Like 5 minutes out.
That's the
and shit?
next town. 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Yeah.
So like from Nyland, fool, that's my hood, fool. I know everything about there. From Nyland to Calapat is 8 miles exactly.
Mhm.
That's what they call it, the 8 mile.
Oh really?
So Nyland to Calapat is 8 miles. From Calapat to Brawley, where I was born, is 10 miles.
Mhm.
So from Nyland to Brawley is 18 miles.
Mhm.
Brawley is the only place that has a hospital. So if you get sick in Nyland, you got to go 18 miles in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
And or if you have a heart attack, the ambulance has to drive 18 miles. Okay, we have sheriffs in Nyland.
Mhm.
Well, Calapat is the next town over where there's a high school. And then so that's where I started high school at my freshman year. I played basketball there. I was on varsity my freshman year. Me and my primo. My primo was half black, half Mexican, tall as fuck. my auntie married a black dude, my mom's sister.
All right.
So we played. I was varsity on that squad, freshman, and then started. My dad went to prison, and then it just fell apart, like everything.
Oh man. So
Like
that was like a
even
good
me,
time
yeah.
and
That's
shit.
then I started getting in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
like fighting and shit like that, and doing stupid shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so my dad hit me up from the joint and was like, "Hey man, you should think about moving with your uncle to Riverside." I'm already almost done with my freshman year. I'm about to be a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, shit. I thought about it and then I was like, maybe. And then my dad was like, and then my uncle called me and was like, nah, you coming.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was like, you're coming. So then I moved to Riverside like end of my freshman year. Like
Oh,
I had
okay.
like 1 month left.
Damn, and going from a small town to like, cause Riverside at that time,
Yeah.
it was already like big too and shit.
Yeah, it was big, bro.
Cause it was like the
Yeah.
outskirts at one point, no?
Maybe, but no,
Right.
but it was already a city, like
Mhm.
city back then. And then so my freshman year, remember I had been there when I was little though, so I kind of
Oh,
knew,
okay, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And I'd always go visit my uncle, my
Mhm.
favorite uncle. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
right, yeah, yeah.
His son is my primo. He's like about 4 years older than me, so
Mhm.
you know he was like my
The big
primo was
homie
like
and
my
shit?
cousin. Yeah, my
Yeah.
big homie, my cousin,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my brother. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We have the same last name, so
Mm-hmm.
when I moved out there, end of my freshman year, it was like shit. He had that shit on lock. He knew all the homies.
You know everybody. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I moved to a little area called La Sierra and shit.
La Sierra.
Yeah,
Oh,
salute
okay.
salute everybody there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And from there, man, I just went to high school there. I was a lot of people don't know I was a good athlete, dog. I played basketball. I was CIF cross country,
Oh,
the
shit.
3 mile. Yeah, CIF. They got a banner of
So
like
you like track and shit, or?
yeah, I was track. I
Yeah?
was CIF track too. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I was a real good runner.
Dope.
Used to run the
What
mile.
what's CIF and shit?
It's like the California thing.
Like
It's
how
like
they
where
rate
all the best athletes from each school.
Where did you run? Cross country? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So the
cross
long-
country
the
and
long
track. I
one.
did the 3 mile, but then in track I did the 1 lap. I did the 4 laps, which is the mile.
Yeah.
4 laps is a mile.
I
did
think
the,
they call it the 400 or something.
no, they call it I think it's 1600. I think they
Oh,
call
okay.
the 2 laps the 800.
Uh-huh.
The 1 lap is the 400.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
then 4 laps is a mile, so that'd be 16.
Because my son runs track and shit
Yeah.
right now, you
So
know?
I used to do the
It's like an all day event.
I used to do the mile in consistent 4:30s, 4 minute 30 seconds.
really?
Yeah, and then the 3 miles I was like 16s. On a good day, I could go maybe like
4:30 is
15.
fast and shit, no?
Oh yeah, it's fast.
Yeah,
Dog.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
real
yeah.
up there, dog.
I think when I ran a
Yeah.
mile, dude, I was like 13 minutes and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
no,
fucking
no,
slow as fuck
I'm
and
not,
shit,
I'm not
dude,
even
you know?
capping, dog. People
Yeah.
know me. They
Yeah, yeah.
they remember
Yeah,
me
4:30
out
is
there,
fast because I
You
seen
can't
like
fucking hide who
yeah.
you are, dog. That's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing about the internet.
Yeah.
Like I ran, motherfuckers know me for running.
nah, that's dope.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Like
yeah, yeah.
all the homies out there. Like I remember we used to run those little shorts and shit, dog. But I was fast though.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You used to
know?
wear the little short ones and shit.
They
dude?
had to. You had
Yeah,
to.
that was
dog.
track,
Like,
no?
that's track, dog.
Yeah.
And
My son
shit.
right now they wear tight.
My homies here laughing. Am I
Yeah,
lying,
and
fool? Like, come on.
They
I was
wear
a
tight
badass
shorts.
runner, dog.
They
That's-
wear tight shorts
Yeah.
now too and shit, dude. Those are what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I was hella strong, fool.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
used to run against like the schools out there were like Big Bear.
Mm-hmm.
So they were our enemies. Ukaipa was like a real strong. Remember, I'm CIF. I'm a big dog, fool.
Mhm.
I'm not running like I'm going to the fucking Mount Sac.
Mm-hmm.
I got medals, fool. I took a picture with like all the medals I had
Oh,
from
dope.
running. Yeah. So we run against like Ukaipa. They had a lot of gavachos, fool. They're taller. We had a mix. We had like Scott Frost, Ivan Bernal. Salute the homies. And they were a little older than me. I was like sophomore. You remember Ivan Bernal, Scott Frost? Those fools were tall. So we had a squad. We took league championship 1 year.
Rápido y Furioso, like Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
and shit.
fool.
Yeah.
No lie, fool. I
The
was
challenge,
fast.
yeah.
So we run against Ukaipa. They always gave us comp, but we got them 1 year where we went undefeated. And then Big Bear. So like there's tricks, fool. Like I'll tell everybody, like, okay,
Mhm.
you're in Big Bear and you're running in high altitude. So what we would do is our coach, salute Jacobsmeyer, the coach, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He would have us run okay, let me tell you the point system. The point system is in varsity cross country, there's 5 runners on each team.
Mm-hmm.
the first runner that crosses the line gets 10 points. The second runner gets 9. The third runner gets 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's 10,
Sure.
a 10-point system. So you want all your runners, you're trying to beat the team. So you want to get all the highest points.
Sure.
So you want to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. That
Sure,
wins
sure.
the race.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have us play those dudes, run behind them as they're running through, because we're in the mountains in Big Bear. So they're taking all the wind. Play like you're tired. Breathe harder.
Uh-huh.
So I would breathe harder like I'm gassed
Mhm.
and get behind you. And you're running up. It's windy and you're taking all the wind. And then at the last moment, on that last quarter mile or half a mile, start
Taking off. and
taking
shit.
off. That was a
Mhm.
strategy of cross country, and people don't know that. And a lot of people, that's why people don't get it. Fool, like I'm I'm in my low 40s. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna
Sure,
say
sure.
exactly how old I am, but
Yeah.
I could still run full court even with 2 machines in my heart. Do you want to know why? Because I have natural wind, fool. That's always my thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ran cross country, G, for
Yeah,
about
no,
a year.
that'd be
Okay,
You know?
we used to train and we used to do right there in Riverside and La Sierra. We used to do like a Hell Week, and we used to run like 8 miles a day.
8 miles.
Yeah, in high school, 8 to 10.
Just practicing.
Practicing.
Damn.
So my wind is different, dog. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
You build the stamina.
Yeah,
and
and
stuff,
then
right?
to
You
do
know?
that and be varsity CIF, you have to have a natural thing for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
and to be running varsity too, that means
Yeah.
you're dope. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's-
like in
it's what it
what
is, yeah.
sophomore year, no?
sophomore year, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
strong. For junior
Yeah.
year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I CIF.
Did you play all the sports, or was it just track and basketball?
track,
and shit?
basketball, and cross country. I did baseball one year, believe it or not. I did baseball and like winter ball, and they put me on the varsity for a little bit. I fucking sucked at
Yeah?
baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, I could run, like I was fast, and
Sure.
I could, I could feel pretty good. I could hit okay, but
Yeah.
like I wasn't like those guys that are like skillful. Like,
Sure.
and the reason why is my primo. My primo, he was like the best baseball player to come out of there. He got drafted in, 90,
nice.
in 95 to the Angels.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah, everybody knows that. He was really good.
Yeah.
So off his name, we got the same last name. The coach was like, "You're on."
It's like
Yeah,
we
I was
got a
like, yeah,
superstar right
yeah,
here.
So
and
I was
shit,
like,
dude.
I went out there. I was like, I told him, yeah, I made the team, but I only made it because my primo.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
a baseball player though.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
never played any sports in school and
Yeah.
shit, dude. You know.
Yeah, I always tell
but
people
it's
that
fun
too,
though,
like,
no?
yeah.
Like I bet you had that was a dope experience. No?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you get in shape. You're always active. You're on top of your toes. You learn things. You know, it just it's good. I love to see when people put their kids in sports, man, because
Yeah.
it gets them away from a lot of like depression.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
It
going
keeps
through.
the mind busy for sure.
Keeps
sure.
them busy.
And
you
you're
know,
learning
and-
skills that you can apply to life too. No, I
Yeah,
mean, you know, like
yeah.
the camaraderie of being in a team is dope alone.
Yeah, and it's cool, and you know, it teaches you. It kind of like.
I bet you built a lot of friendships, no? That
Oh,
people
yeah,
you still
yeah.
talk to.
I still
that,
talk to-
right? Yeah.
I still talk to some of the the runners and stuff. You know, we had a good squad, man. It was fun. But that's where my win comes. That's why I'm able to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, even a doctor, he's like, man, he's all, you still going? Like, you know, I got 2 machines in my chest, bro.
Yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
into that, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just something that's in me. I can't explain it. I can keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
I'll go until fucking I run out. The machine's gone. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
something. I've always been a good athlete, dog, able to move. And a lot of people will look at me and be like, nah, no way. And yeah, until you get on that basketball court. I might be a little slow. Don't get me wrong. The
Yeah.
youngins, they'll run circles around me. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I'm still not done yet. Like I do have a purpose on the court. I'm able to. They still pick me up on the teams. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking sitting there waiting till the last
For
game.
the last one, dude.
No,
like,
you
like
know,
the
like, I
Sandlot
mean,
and shit.
Not
you
to
know?
toot my horn, but it's
Yeah.
just, it's the facts. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
I don't know about playing against like NBA players. I'm sure I'll be the last pick in the 20th game, but
Yeah.
we talking about regular
Yeah.
hoopers and shit like
And
that.
I bet
shit.
you enjoy right now playing basketball too and shit, like as an adult, like just
Yeah,
for fun and
fuck
shit.
yeah. I love playing. You know,
Mm.
I play with a good squad, man. Salute all the homies that I run with.
I seen you post something at a gym. and
Yeah, I've
shit,
been
no?
running with these guys for almost fucking over 10 years
Oh, wow.
straight. Yeah,
Mm.
same crew, same squad.
Mhm.
Some of them are really good. Maybe 1 or 2 play overseas. Some play college,
Mm.
and some are older. Some, but everybody has an IQ, good IQ, and I like playing with basketball players that got high IQ
Mm-hmm.
that just don't, you know what I mean? Because you could be fast and you could have all the dribbles, but if you can't pass right and you can't, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
run the court and you can't make shots, you playing with the wrong squad because, like, I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Like, can you make a bucket, bro?
Yeah.
Can you make a bucket if you're wide open? And most of the time, I'm not saying because everybody misses, but
Yeah.
like, because sometimes,
Otherwise, everybody be a pro and shit.
yeah,
no?
people, I like the guys I play with. They all play solid, strong, and it's fun, dog. It's a good, and I like it because it, like you said, still to now it keeps me out of like extra bullshit.
Yeah.
Because when I go, I'm there for 2-3 hours,
Yeah.
and it's
You
two
get
three
tired,
hours,
you go
two
home.
3
and
hours
shit,
where
right?
I don't gotta watch bullshit dog on the YouTube.
on
yada.
YouTube. Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
real.
Like,
huh?
it's like,
Yeah.
I most of my day I'm moving. I'm not even at the crib, so it don't even
Mhm.
matter.
Mhm.
I'm out. I don't know who the fuck's winning any fucking politician races,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck.
You don't
dog.
care and shit? No, it
I don't
doesn't
give a
matter to
shit,
you?
bro. I'm out here getting my money, bro. I'm out here.
Regardless
I'm
who's
out here.
president
I'm
or
out
not,
here
right?
looking at property to buy, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about no fucking. You know what I mean? Because if I worry about that shit, then I'm not gonna have time to fucking make money and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Those guys don't affect our money, dog.
No. They
You
affect some
know?
of the roles, but not indirectly. Like, to be honest, like, to me, I've never seen a change until now.
Until now.
Until now.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think that this dude Trump's bad then?
I
I'm
think
not saying bad. I'm saying like bad as in it made you hit your pockets.
Yeah, I think you feel it. You see the
feel it?
difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the difference when I mean, I don't want to sound like propaganda, but like when you go to the grocery store right now, everybody
Yeah.
sees the difference. Before, you didn't notice who was
Yeah.
president. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like, gas pump prices have skyrocketed.
Oh,
They
that's
go
for
down,
sure.
up and down.
That's for
But
sure,
right
yeah.
now, you feel the gas. No, like,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
have to pump, $80 instead of 60. It makes a difference because depending on how you drive, I think things like that.
Yeah.
That you can kind of see the difference. But again, I've never seen, no matter who was president, it never mattered, right? Like, because
Yeah.
until now it's like, oh shit, that shit does make a difference. and shit,
And what's crazy is like with Trump doing what he's doing, like, because I'm not gonna sit here and knock him either, and I'm not gonna praise him because I don't
Mhm.
give a shit. But
Yeah,
what people will say is they'll say, "Oh, well, it's not Trump's fault. It's the president before that. The
That's what
president
they-
before that was, what was it? Biden.
Biden.
Okay, and then that guy's gonna say, "Well, it wasn't my fault. It was the guy before me."
Yeah.
It's always like goes trickles down. Like
Yeah.
nobody ever takes responsibility for anything.
Yeah. I
So-
feel like the presidents don't have a lot to do with it. I think the senators are like the real
Yeah.
people that matter and shit. You
Well,
know?
I think I really think there's a crew
Mm-hmm.
that's got like, I don't know, fuck dog, all the money in the world for.
Well, you know
And they-
what?
and they run everything.
Yeah, for sure, on
Yeah.
a larger scale.
On a larger
But I
scale,
think
yeah.
right now, for taxpayers, for anybody that has a job that pays taxes, if you go into the end of the year and you have to pay taxes, right now is the biggest robbery going on ever in America and shit, bro, for sure, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And you don't have to look too far to see where your tax money is going. Like, when you pay your tax money, you know where it's going now, and that's
Yeah.
what's fucked up, because it's not going back to like
where
how
it
you would
needs
say
to.
to where it needs to go, to healthcare,
Yeah.
to the road systems, to the welfare. I mean, I believe there should be welfare, dude, because I think there's a lot of parents that can't afford and shit.
Can't
you
do
know?
shit. Yeah.
But right now they're building the prisons and shit, bro. No.
Yeah,
know?
when you talk about that, you're right. Like, but at the end of the day, it's like I say, like, even if I get my check
Yeah.
and I see they took $200 in taxes,
Yeah. How would you feel?
how the fuck
yeah.
do we really know where anything's going?
That's true. Well,
all
I'll
you
give
got-
you one good example.
All you gotta do is suck it up and say, "Fucking, it's gone."
I'll give
'Cause
you-
as much as you complain,
It won't change.
you're not getting it back.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You're not
Yeah.
getting it back.
But we can.
So
we
why
can,
be on there and be like, man?
Well, we can make an effect where we can have better leaders.
yeah.
Like, if we all just came together and was like, "Fuck," we're not gonna do this anymore, right?
Yeah. What's the
Then somebody's gonna get voted in that is different eventually. I think they're all crooks. Don't get me wrong. Do I think
Yeah.
everybody becomes a politician to steal money? I think that's the main thing
Yeah.
that they do. And I think they do it in funny ways. I think right now it's just the biggest greed. Now the greed has gotten so bad that is they don't care how it looks, because they can just change the law or whatever, no? But I'll give you one good example. Let's say they took $200 off your check, $200 off mine, right? That's $400. You know who the lady that was running Christine Noms, no? She was the one in charge of Homeland Security, the one for the immigration. She was on the news all the time, right?
Maybe. Maybe
And
I
she
actually
was the
remember
one in
name,
charge of
the
the
name.
immigration and shit, right?
Yeah, I remember. She's a
Um,
Latina.
Nah,
Does
she's
she
white
look
and
like
shit.
it?
She's white.
She had brown hair there.
Yeah, brown hair, long and shit. She was always in the news because she was
I
defending
remember.
everybody,
Yeah.
So she made a commercial, right? And in the commercial, I don't remember the exact money, but let's say she spent $280 million to make her commercial. And this was a commercial they put on TV to advertise that they paid taxpayer money, right? They used your 200 and my 200 for that 280 million, right?
Okay.
But she had a friend that went and created an LLC and said, "Oh, I'm gonna pay this dude to make the commercial," and they paid him 200 million, but he didn't make the commercial. Another company made the commercial.
Okay.
But so that 200 million just it disappeared
Yeah.
to an LLC that was created 10 days before they decided to make the commercial.
I see.
and
I
shit.
get what you're saying.
That's wrong, dude. That's $200 million. Imagine how
I
many
get what
$200 they paid, dude.
I get what you're saying, but
yeah.
fool, if they're taxing me $200, that's like taxing me nowadays $10 because $100 don't go nowhere.
Exactly, but because of reasons like that, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though.
But yeah,
You
no,
know
I just wanted to share that as an
I
example. And
yeah,
shit,
that's
you
a
know?
good. No,
and that's one example.
That's a great example.
So right now you can say there's 30 things that are like that right now.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
know?
I mean,
So they're making America broke, dude.
it would
little
have to
by
matter
little.
to me when they tax me, like for me to really matter.
When they raise it, and
When
now
it's
you have
like,
to get half your check.
yeah, that's
You
that's
know?
like I'm getting
That's revolution
I'm getting,
talk right there,
I'm getting
dude, you know?
2,500 every 2 weeks, and then I see it say 1,800 and 700 missing.
Yeah.
But that ain't happening.
Yeah.
It's like $200, and like $200 nowadays. I'm not trying to say it's chump change.
The thing that we don't see is that tax increases are coming because of those decisions and shit.
Yeah.
Because of the war, because of gas
course,
prices.
yeah.
So later
when
on,
the war comes, there's always
the
you
taxes
know
go up
taxes
and
go
shit.
up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always been since back when I was young and when they had the Persian Gulf. I was around for like you were around for all that. You old
To me-
motherfucker.
yeah, to me, it's a trip that people would come right now, dude, and they're gonna say right now, the next president, let's say, he's gonna come, he's gonna arrest a lot of people. Whoever is next, there's some criminals that are gonna go to jail from this presidency, for sure, right? But I think the trippy part is he's gonna say, man, they took all the money. They don't have no money for me. I'm gonna raise taxes and shit because we need more money to come in and shit, to fix what these guys did.
Right. That's what
And that's
always
how they're
happens.
gonna sell that next. And America was gonna be better than before or whatever.
They
and
always
shit,
do that. It's been
Yeah.
going on, dog.
Yeah, for real.
You ever notice how fucked up it is though? Because like
It is fucked
when
up.
when it comes to presidents though, the only ones we remember is the ones that got shot or the ones that did the worst shit.
That is true.
Name the presidents that got shot. You
That
can
is
name
true.
them.
Well, Reagan. Yeah,
name 'em.
yeah,
Name,
for
name
sure.
the presidents that got
Well,
shot.
John F. Kennedy,
Okay, who else?
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, now name the presidents in between George Washington
I don't know
and
any.
Abraham
I don't know.
Lincoln.
No.
None.
And the ones that I do know, like Reagan, they say he was a bad president, but he gave amnesty to a lot of the farm workers and shit. So that's what you can't have it 100% ever.
No, that's what I'm
But
trying to
there
say.
are going to be presidents that help
There's still fools.
people out,
There's still fools nowadays blaming fucking that era, Nixon, for all the problems, or blaming Clinton
real.
era, or blaming
real.
like dog, like just fucking blame yourself because you ain't getting no cheddar, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And that's
a
what I mean.
fact.
Because
If
you can make money regardless who's president and shit,
Hey, let's be fucking
Yeah.
real here. Right now, you sitting there and you got 10 million in your bank account, and you're gonna get taxed. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What you're gonna get taxed? Are you gonna be sitting here talking about? I hate all these politicians.
No.
You're gonna be like,
Only if you're getting taxed.
turn the TV off. We're going to Bali family. Like
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I'll make my decision who I vote for in a couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's not gonna affect you, dog. But
Yeah.
well, I get it. When it's hard up, when people are hard up, it's different, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm all this and all that. I don't feel like right now anything directly like is like hurting. I've said this on a
Sure.
gang of podcasts.
But
like, I just,
because you have an income and you have some money, no. But there's a lot of other people that are hurting.
yeah,
and
that's,
shit, you know?
that's yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I do agree with you that I think that they should have like welfare because and stuff like that, those type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
programs.
yeah.
You know, like I said, back in the '80s, I grew up like that. You
Yeah,
know,
me
my
too,
mom,
shit. Yeah,
my
yeah.
mom, like I said,
On
my
food
mom
stamps
and my
and shit,
mom
you
and
know?
dad were prison. They couldn't get jobs. They tried their hardest. And I came from the era where they had the fucking what is it called? The welfare money.
Yeah.
Remember when they had the money?
Uh-huh.
It was like in a booklet. And
Yeah, the food stamps.
yeah, the food stamp money.
Yeah, and they were actually like
yeah, and when you go to get food, they would when you go to get food, you could get the change back.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that on the pilot, like that was my favorite time because I tell like let me get the change, and my mom would be like, hell, go ahead, you know,
Yeah.
and I get the change, and my pocket would be like 3/4.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
back then, 3/4 bought you like 2 taquitos,
Yeah, some candies and
something,
shit.
yeah,
know?
like you
Yeah.
could
Back when a bag of chips was 25 cents and shit, dude. The
fucking
small ones, remember it?
fucking 75 cents won't even get you on the blue
Now
line.
they don't even have 35 cents bag chips, no?
Will that even get you on the blue line? 75 cents?
I don't know.
I haven't rode the bus in a long time.
Yeah, I remember the Gardena bus, you would pay 50 cents and shit.
How long ago was that?
In 98.
Oh man, it's probably like $4 now. Damn, 75 cents won't even get you nothing, bro.
For real, huh?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a piece of gum.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, dude. For
Yeah,
sure.
I think I'm right on that one.
Because
So
the gum's like $1.25 and shit, no?
yeah, so we used to pocket that change back to
when it meant
growing up
something
in the
and shit.
80s, yeah. And
yeah.
they had the food stamps, and I think you know, I think I say this because okay, my parents might have made a lot of mistakes. They didn't get it together, but thank God that they had those programs because it helped because you couldn't blame me and my brother for that.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where would be the assistance for those kids that ain't
Exactly.
nothing to do?
Yeah.
I understand the parents. You want to get mad at them because they didn't get it together. They didn't do their shit. But okay, that's fine. Don't give them nothing. But then what are you gonna do
Exactly.
for the kids that don't got nothing? You can't just throw them in fucking foster
Suffer the
homes
consequences and
and
shit,
foster
you know?
homes and Los Niños and just throw them away.
Yeah.
You got to give those parents something and trust them with something to give their kids.
Yeah.
It ain't the kids' fault.
No, that's facts.
You're born into a mom and dad that don't got it together. How the fuck is that your fault?
Yeah.
What's the program and reform for
that's
you?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? What's
Yeah.
the program and reform for you? So like it was always good because I knew, you know, when people be saying stories when they were younger, I used to sit there and wait for the Christmas gifts, and I used to sit there and wait for my mama to be like, I got the food stamp pack.
Yeah.
Well, I knew we were gonna eat,
Yeah,
dog.
for
like
sure.
we were gonna eat.
Like we're gonna go to the market right
Well,
now.
I used to go. I used to
yeah.
go next door to these apartments that my mama had right there on C Street in San Diego, and I remember Beverly. She was a black girl and black family next door. So there's a lot of blacks and Mexicans that live right there in Dago like that. And I used to go over there, and she would always have like when we didn't, you know, because the food, you know, it's like food stamps now. They only last like you know, a certain couple weeks, and then they run out, and everyone's trying to will and deal. You know what I mean? So for those couple days that we didn't have food and stuff, Beverly would always come through and be like, I got some grits. Yeah, I was like, yeah. That's how I learned to like grits.
Oh,
from
really?
some black people, dog, straight up. So, you know, and right there we play a lot of basketball, blacktop. So I like that.
You picked a lot of stuff up. From
Yeah.
there.
So I think like the food, the welfare thing is good, bro. You need that for them kids that don't got it, bro.
Yeah.
And then in the days where it doesn't last, because it doesn't last. I don't know what they give now, like $250, $300 for food stamps. I'm assuming.
No, sure.
Yeah, say it's
now
that.
I know that it's in the card.
Yeah, say
because
it's
sometimes I'll go to the store and they'll be like, "Hey, give me 50 for 100." And
Right. Yeah. I don't want to say that. I don't know if that's a crime, dog, but
I don't think
I bought some of those too. Dog.
Yeah, I don't think it's a crime because I'm not selling it.
Yeah. So three if you get 300 for the month, I think that's what it is. Some shit like that.
That's not a lot, dude.
No, so you know, like the last 15 days of the month, you're gonna be willing and dealing, trying to go to your aunties, your mom. It's the same thing how it was back in the 80s. I remember it because I was there. So the inflation is kind of similar. The way the dollar has changed
and shit.
it changes like in the right variation because we're still surviving out here.
Yeah,
They're not tearing down all the neighborhoods because people ain't paying their rent.
that's true.
People are paying their rent, dog.
Yeah.
They know that what they got to do.
Yeah.
When it gets bad is when you start seeing whole neighborhoods with the houses shutting down.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Inglewood or Gardena and like you got 10 blocks in a
on the
row where
bottoms
the
and
people
shit,
couldn't
they-
afford the
it used to
rent,
be like that, yeah.
that's when you start saying, okay,
Yeah.
who the hell's in charge?
I remember going to places and they were boarded up in Inglewood, dude. Like
Yeah.
even when I was a young kid and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that's you know that's the neighborhood stuff, but the majority of houses are still
Yeah.
running. Imagine if this whole shit was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Nobody could pay their rent.
Yeah, because they're gonna move and shit.
It'd
No,
be
they're gonna try
crazy.
and go where they can get something. And
Yeah,
shit.
but that would be crazy. No,
Yeah.
people are man. Rent is expensive in LA.
Hell yeah.
Hella expensive, but people manage
They
to
manage
do
to
it.
pay it
We
and
find a
shit,
way.
huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
manage to pay. We find a way. With stuff going up, so does minimum wage.
Yeah.
Minimum wage at McDonald's is like $21.
I know. Yeah, that's gone up.
Fucking, I remember fucking minimum wage was like $3.75.
I think I used to get
Like
paid
that.
$4.90 and
For
shit.
that,
dude.
you know, so
when I first started working
like,
and shit. Yeah.
you know, it goes in waves, and then you gotta fight through the wave. The one thing I think though that won't change is gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's stuck high, bro.
What do
I
you
don't
mean,
think
like-
we'll ever see it at $3.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been to Kentucky, and it was like $2.90 or $3.20.
No. In California.
Oh, in California.
Yeah.
I think it's just so many people driving and
Yeah,
shit.
we'll
no?
never see it.
Well, I
low.
had already got used to 5. Remember? Because they
Five,
would
yeah.
fluctuate between 5, 5.35, 5. But you know, over I think it's like over 6 right now and shit. You know?
Yeah.
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 Well, how
dog.
much would you pay for gas? Like, what's high for you? 10?
I think I seen it at like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what would be your like your cap to be like, fuck that?
Fucking whatever it is.
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pump,
Nobody's
right?
gonna stop paying gas.
That's what I mean. You're gonna pump
Nobody.
'cause you gotta go
No,
somewhere.
what
no?
happens is if the gas goes up to 10 or 12,
Mm.
motherfuckers are gonna switch up their lifestyle. You ain't gonna be. I ain't
Driving everybody.
I ain't gonna be going to the Tyler AMC and buying out the theater no more.
Yeah.
With my feet kicked up,
Yeah.
fucking spending $100 on
For sure.
popcorn. That ain't gonna be
You're
happening.
gonna manage your driving.
ain't
and shit,
gonna
you
be
know?
ain't gonna be no more fucking Yard House and T-bone steak.
Yeah.
Or I mean pause or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
yeah,
nah,
all
for
that's
sure.
out the door.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no awful what is it? That's an awful lot of cough syrup
Oh, yeah, like
shirts.
clothing
am I,
and
am I
shit?
fucking hanging up?
You'll
no
be wearing
more?
the bootleg one, dude. You know.
Yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna adapt for that
For
gasoline,
sure,
bro.
huh?
Yeah.
Because that's one thing
You're
that
gonna
you
adapt,
need
bro.
and shit, huh?
Yeah, I
'Cause you
mean,
need to
if
get-
you're a survivor, you're gonna adapt, bro.
Because I asked the same thing to my wife the other day. I was like, what would be the highest, you know? And she's like, fuck, it'd be $20 and we'll still be fucking pumping gas.
They'll
and
be
shit.
rolling,
You get
dog.
me?
Fools are not gonna not do that.
That's crazy, huh?
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah.
You'll give up your Jordan shoes before
Yeah,
you.
that's
you-
how dependent we become on,
Yeah, on gas,
on
yeah.
gasoline. That you,
Yeah.
it's just like
Well-
you
well,
would pump it.
We'll
you know?
move to electric though.
Yeah.
If they get too high, yeah, we'll start pumping out some electric cars. We
Mm.
ain't dumb. You know, in China, 80% of their country's already on electric cars.
Yeah.
Eight,
I had-
out of 10 cars are electric.
I had seen something about
So-
Portugal, dude. That Portugal is like super advanced in in that stuff too. Like
Yeah.
electric
They're up there.
power and everything and shit.
Yeah,
dude,
the
you know?
thing with us is we don't have a lot of what do they call them? I don't even know the proper term, but the electrical outlets where you plug the cars in.
the
That's
infrastructure
where
for that.
that's
and
where
shit,
we're
for the
lacking.
chargers and shit.
The chargers.
Yeah.
We're lacking. I don't think the infrastructure. I think we don't have a lot of them built. And in China, they have them everywhere. So
Yeah.
if you have them everywhere, you're able to charge a lot more cars.
Sure.
So like we have a lot of cars in California.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do electric, then you got to have the facilities to charge in the millions.
Yeah.
You know, or
Mhm.
not
Like
one
gas
facility,
stations
but
are
yeah,
on every corner and shit.
we don't have that. What do
Yeah.
we have? We still have gas companies on every corner.
Yeah.
Because
And I think that's the biggest thing. I think there's so much money in oil because the economy runs on oil.
yeah, well,
Right.
certain
You-
things.
You
yeah,
get
yeah.
me? Because like for example, yeah, I was gonna say it, but it'll be a long conversation and shit. But how we expect everybody to sell oil with U.S. dollars and shit. So our economy
Right.
depends on it, dude. You
Yeah.
get me? Yeah. Like for oil to be moving.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that was the
Yeah.
whole thing with Venezuela. Though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
it's all about the dollar.
And
dog.
Iran,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they want to sell oil in Chinese money or
Right.
different money. And
That's
shit.
exactly what the
And that
problem
fucks
was.
up the economy here and
Yeah,
shit, you know?
yeah, that's how it works, you know?
for sure.
I
That's why
know
we
how it
gotta be
works, yeah.
bullies, you know? Hey,
Yeah,
but you know?
yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, everything's trade, to
Because
me.
it's the
Yeah.
biggest thing we have
Yeah.
as the world, dude. Right now it's oil and shit. It's a
Yeah.
trip, no? For years.
We have a lot of stuff
Since
too.
like the 70s probably and
well, if we really wanted to hold leverage, we have a lot of stuff in our infrastructure. Like we grow a lot of wheat.
Yeah.
We have a lot of milk and cows. We have a
Mhm.
lot of things that countries in the Middle East don't have.
Yeah.
They can't grow.
Well, you know, in China they don't drink
Yeah.
a lot of milk like we do here and shit. That's a trip, no?
And China has a lot of good land too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Like
sell
for farming and
they
shit,
sell
yeah.
to everybody else. We wouldn't probably sell to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, we have a lot of like us, the U.S. We're located in a very great geographic
Yeah,
point.
for sure. Yeah.
We're surrounded by water.
The oceans and shit.
You know,
yeah.
and then you have to go through Canada to get to us, or you got to go to oceans, or you got to go through another country to get to us.
And then we have islands
So-
like
Yeah,
Like outskirts
It's
and
very difficult to do damage to us on a
yeah.
war type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the damage they would try to do would be like how they're doing it now with the oil or with the whatever.
Like
they're trying to do.
economic and shit. no?
Economic
Yeah,
damage, yeah.
But you know, all the great empires collapse from within, no? Like the Romans, like I'd agree,
Yeah.
no? Because they all want to be like in charge or like get the
Yeah.
most money or something and shit.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. I think it's just all great empires collapse over time.
Right? It can't last forever and
Nothing
shit.
can
huh?
last forever, dog.
Yeah.
Nothing. You could put a chair outside with no wind, no water, no rain,
Mm-hmm.
and just like the sun, and let it sit there, and it's gonna fall
It'll
apart.
wither away and shit.
Fall
huh?
apart.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do about Father Time.
That's true, dude.
It's just and how it happens. It's just it could be within. It could be the people within. It could be sabotage. It could be it could be a bomb. It could be anything, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it just over time it just starts to crumble. And
No,
then, and then that
No, that's true.
we're
dude.
young too though. We're only like
Like 200 years. or some
300
shit,
years
no?
old,
Yeah, yeah.
300, getting
Mhm.
close to 300, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah. 1770 something.
Yeah, that's a trip, huh?
Yeah. So we're getting older and but like there's a lot of countries that have been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Like
China,
and
Spain, Portugal,
all these
those
countries,
things
bro.
and
Yeah,
shit.
a little about Palestine. I don't know about Palestine. Israel been around a long
Yeah.
time, thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know, these guys they've been around. They
That's
know
a trip, dude.
they know how to work the globe, dog. You know.
They've
what
been
I'm
around for
saying?
like
Yeah,
right.
a long time, dog.
yeah.
People don't realize that.
Egypt, all those countries
We're
and shit.
America. We're the young gunners, dog, coming
Yeah.
up, and we got the strongest military for sure.
Yeah.
But like some countries got wisdom, fool. They've been around a long time. They know
Mhm.
how to manipulate.
Yeah.
They know how to manipulate.
Play the game, the
Play
long
the
game and
game.
shit, huh?
They know how to get you on their side. Like certain countries, fool. They're
I
not
think
dumb.
so, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they ain't dumb.
Hey, but like getting back to your story and shit. So
yeah, let's get into
I
it,
know
yeah.
huh, when you were doing the track, you were popular and all that too, like doing sports in high school and all that.
I mean, I knew everybody. Yeah, everyone was
Yeah.
cool. I was cool with everybody. Fool. Like I did my thing. You know, like had fun parties. You know, went to parties.
Mm.
I said my older primo like knew everybody, so everybody knew me, and it was fun, dog. I had a blast. I like really.
Riverside was like good times and shit.
It was pretty good times, yeah. And then I like fucking what do you call it? I went to like my junior year. I kind of was like thugging it. I missed like my whole junior year, and then like my pops hit me up. He was in prison. He was like, "Yo, you're gonna graduate."
Mm-hmm.
So like my senior year, I had to take like full like 8 classes
Yeah. Damn.
each semester to graduate. Like it was almost impossible, fool. And
Yeah.
then I had like 0 period. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 period. I had 7th period. I had 8th period. I had
So you
fucking
would go to school early, like before. a lot of
early,
people
and I had
shit.
to go late. And then like I wasn't gonna make it. I needed like 10 more credits. And then the garden teacher, he said, "Hey man, I'll let you do a project and I'll give you 10 credits, but you gotta put in some sprinklers inside my uncle's crib, like in the backyard." And shit, my whole family helped me, and I installed sprinklers. I learned how to do sprinklers,
Yeah.
and then I had to like take pictures. Then I had to show them it worked. and I did that shit, fool. And
Oh, that's dope
I
and
barely
shit.
fucking made it, like. And then I failed. I failed the class. I'm not gonna say the teacher who passed me,
Uh-huh.
but she had love for me. I was one class short. I needed like 10 full classes per semester,
Yeah.
and I did it. And then
Yeah,
on the
that's
last
crazy.
one, I failed one. And then she was like, "Oh, she's like, you play sports, and so I'm gonna hook you up." I literally had like fucking an F, like no way.
Yeah.
So she said, "I'm gonna let you take one more test. I'll hook you up," and I graduated.
Oh, that's
But
dope.
that's as far as I went. Fool, I got
Yeah.
graduated and got lucky. I was like, you know how it is, for
Yeah.
ditching, having fun,
Yeah. The fast life is
thugging
addicting
it,
and shit, dude.
thugging
You
it.
know,
You know,
and it's easy, right? You know.
yeah.
Were
Those
you?
those were the Tupac era days,
Yeah.
fun days. Yeah.
Were you already thinking of doing music at this time, or still no?
Nah. I wasn't thinking of doing music at all.
Mm.
No, after high school, I just was like out there,
Yeah.
you know, just
Thugging it and shit.
yeah, thugging it,
Uh.
having fun, doing stupid shit. Hey, can you hand me the water, John?
And then, like, so at what age did you start considering doing music and shit, dude?
Oh man, it didn't come. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I started getting in trouble, like going to jail at 18.
Mm-hmm.
I started like doing my thug dizzle, like really getting out there. Like I used to dibble and dabble into like hustling dope and shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
And in high school,
Mhm.
like not something to be proud of, but like
Sure.
doing my shit. And then like when I hit 18, I just went like full throttle with the bullshit, and I got busted. And that was my first time I got busted. I got busted in Riverside, and it wasn't a big like a big thing. It was like a first time thing, and
Yeah.
got out and I continued it, dude. I started fucking got in trouble for hit and run. Like when you hit a vehicle and then
Like rear end them and shit?
like,
Or-
well, it was a little more than that, nah, but yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna take off
I'm
and
out,
shit.
I like clipped
Yeah.
somebody and then I was gone full
Mhm.
and
They got your plates and shit? or-
yeah, finally did like, I don't know, like 70 days, I'm like 19, 18 and a half or something.
Mhm.
Started doing, getting familiar with jail,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is something you don't want to do to all the young homies. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
want to not get familiar with that shit. And, then I started really getting into like slanging, like big time.
All right, yeah.
Then that's when,
This is like your late 20s and shit?
no,
or-
early, like 18 and a half. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
like,
yeah,
really
yeah.
into it. Like,
Sure.
well, want to make some money and
Yeah.
learned it and weighing out scales and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
weighing, doing my shit. And I got addicted to the money, dog. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know how much you know about that shit, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just addicting, dog.
Yeah, I bet,
You
yeah.
you get it and you want more, you want more, you want change, you want to do this, you want to fucking save your money. You start learning how to save. You do.
Mm-hmm.
You really do, bro. In that business, it's like uh it teaches you a lot of shit, fool. It's not good. I don't do nothing anymore.
Sure.
But it teaches you a lot, bro. It teaches you
Like
mathematics,
money management, no?
money management,
Mhm.
mathematics. If you do it right, fool.
Yeah.
If you're not like a dope fiend, you know what I'm saying? Then
Mhm.
you learn a lot of different things, and
Yeah.
that's part of the game, dog. And I went through that, and
And you ever got busted and everything like that? and shit? No?
not after those first couple times,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
And
Mhm.
then I got like a good job. I was working at where was I working at?
Mhm.
Lowe's, right? And so like during some of those times I wanted to do good. So
Mhm.
I would like chill and go work. I worked up in I got transferred up north, dog, in the
Mhm.
Bay Area from Lowe's to up there and still trying to do my thing.
Sure.
But I knew that up there I wasn't gonna be able to like do it like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was making back then at the Lowe's, I was making 27 an hour
Yeah. Wow.
back then in like '02, '03.
Mhm.
I was making a grip,
Yeah.
you know. And
You
then,
remember the store Home Base and shit?
the what?
Before Lowe's and all that?
That's a OG store. Home
Yeah.
base, yeah. They still got them.
Nah, well, Home
Yeah.
Base I think became Home Depot or some shit. No, like Home Base went out
Is
of
that what it
business,
was?
and
Home
then
Depot?
Home Depot
That's
came
crazy
in.
because that's where I
and then
started.
Lowe's is
Was
in
the
there.
Home Depot,
Yeah.
and then I went to Lowe's because they were new. They
Mhm.
came out in like '02, '03.
Yeah.
And then when I went there, I got hooked up by the homie, and we first we did Home Depot, and then I went to Lowe's, and they offered me like a job as a specialist.
Yeah.
So I was in the back doing my thing. It was tight. It was
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Then when I went up north, I stuck with my pay, and had 2 jobs up there. I was making bank, dog.
Yeah.
Making bank, but it was I was trying to lay low, fool, because I'm a homie, so
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get in nobody's shit and
Sure,
nobody.
sure.
I was working, making
Yeah.
bank, doing my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I at first I went with my uncle. My uncle owned some restaurants up there
Mm-hmm.
in San Francisco, so I went to live with him, and he said, "Hey, you're making this a lot of money now, so get your own spot." So I got a room for rent on an avenue. I'm not gonna say the avenue, but
Yeah.
I don't know nothing up there.
Sure,
So
sure.
you're talking about '03 going into '04 now.
Mm.
So I ended up catching a case up there, dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then that's when it really I really started tumbling. Um, so long story short, I was renting a room, and the street I was on was all of them,
Oh, all
all
right.
those guys from up there, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my room, but I'm working 2 jobs, so I don't really got a lot of hold on.
Yeah.
I don't really got a lot of
Like interactions with life and shit.
like with anything, cuz I'm working 16 hours a day.
Yeah, and then you're sleepy and
And
shit.
sleeping, and my routine was Monday through basically Friday. So after Lowe's, I was working Albertsons.
Mm-hmm.
So Lowe's, I would do 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then I would do 6:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. back to back.
Yeah.
So 9 p.m., 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And then my day would end. I would end Lowe's Friday night to 6 in the morning, Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd get up or get out of Lowe's, and I wouldn't have Albertsons.
Mm-hmm.
So I could sleep. Then Sunday comes around, I don't have Albertsons, but I got Lowe's at 9 p.m. So it was like a blur, dog. I was going through it. Well, next door there were some dudes. I thought they were regular dudes, and I used to always hear the machine when I walked. This is a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So he jams me, hey, let's get a tattoo. You should get a tattoo for me.
Mm.
So I was like, all right, cool. I want an island on my neck. What I have on my neck, my hood, you know? I want an island on my neck. That's my hood. So he was like, yeah, I'll do you. They were being cool with me, but they were Northerners, dog.
Oh man.
So one day I had a free Sunday afternoon, and I said, all right, we'll do it then. I have money, you know, so I got you, you know. So I went. They had like a back shack, and then they were older than me, 40s. I'm early 20s,
Yeah.
and dude was like, jam me up, and we got him up right there. I got jumped, but they had like another dude in the back, you know, waiting for me.
Oh man.
So they mopped me up pretty good, dog. And
Yeah.
I went back, and long story short, I went back, did my thing, grabbed something from the crib. I ended up getting busted over it, dog.
Yeah.
And I ended up in Redwood City
Mhm.
County Jail, which is the same jail that Scott Peterson was in. Remember him?
Yeah.
He
Did they kill his wife
and
shit?
threw the baby in the bay, killed
Yeah.
his wife.
Mm.
So he was in PC. Obviously, I wasn't there, but they would walk him down like a hall, and everybody knew. So that was '04.
Oh, all right.
So I was there when he was there,
Yeah.
and I was, my homie. So, but I got charged, and so I did a little bit of time.
Yeah, so
And we
these
don't
fools,
got-
they scheduled it. They were like,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna
they
get a
were watching me.
tattoo, like,
The whole block was watching me.
oh yeah,
They already had my number.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
already knew. Like I was low key for months. fool,
So
for
even
like-
when they probably came to ask you and shit.
They knew already.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was like 7 months in. I kind of knew, but I felt it, but I was too busy working 16-hour jobs that
Yeah.
I didn't.
You're
catch
not
it.
resting.
I
and all
thought
that,
I was
so
I thought I was just
at work,
doing
yeah.
good and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and
And people from LA, they have a swag, bro. Like that anybody can kind of just
yeah, you
tell
could
and
tell.
shit,
Not
you
only
know?
that, bro, I'm young. I'm wearing all blue. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
healthy.
Yeah,
I ain't doing drugs. I'm slinging drugs. You know,
Yeah.
I did it up there though, because I'm not
Yeah.
stupid. But
yeah.
I would go work out at this park right there in South San Francisco, and it was right by the high school, South San Francisco High School. So I would be doing pull-ups and shit. And so this is before I got the second job, because I was at Lowe's for a good minute before I decided to get
Yeah,
the second one. So I had time. I would work out on the pull-up bar, and I would see like youngsters, dress how they dress from up there, and I was in shape. So I was like, man, I'll fuck these. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had that mentality. I was in shape, doing
Yeah, yeah.
burpees, doing 1,000 burpees. Like I was in shape,
Yeah.
dog. Like so, had my win. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll fuck these fools up. I had that little
Sure,
itch
sure.
on me. And they kind of already were telling their older homies like, hey, there's a homie who's a little older, because I was 20s, they were like 18,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah.
or young homies out of the high school coming through the park, and
Yeah.
so when I got to that block, I didn't know. I just saw a nice ass fucking crib, room for rent, but they had already been. I would walk around, go to the mall. I never hid, bro. I never hid. I just what I would try to do is just not talk to nobody.
Sure.
Just wear my shit blue, all blue, blue LA hat, walk through there, you know what I mean? Hit the bus, go to their mall, kick it, you know?
Yeah.
And so they kind of, they had the,
Man, that's crazy.
no,
Shit.
yeah. It's crazy too, because I got all the, you know, like my paperwork from that.
Yeah.
And I always read that shit like once a year. I'll read it and I'm like, man, that shit's so crazy.
Yeah.
Because like this, everything how it happened and all them fools they told on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have all their names on my paperwork. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They're busters from up there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you know, I always tell people like
It's
nothing to
crazy
brag-
because
it's nothing to brag
they could have
about.
just left you alone, knowing that they
Yeah,
would
I'm not trying to brag like
yeah.
I was out there, but like it's not, you know, you want to try to stay out of those situations. And even though I made a mistake by thinking they were regular folk and
Sure.
trying to get, you know,
Yeah,
I
like,
made a
they want to
mistake,
tie me
yeah.
up and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just they didn't look like nothing. They didn't have tattoos. Just that one homie when he took his shirt off and was like, "What's up?" Like and started scrapping with me. Then I was like, "Oh shit, he got a big old fucking emblem on him," you know. So that was a lesson learned. And then when I got out, I wanted to work still there. I wanted to work at that Lowe's, but I told myself I had a gang of money saved. I told myself, nah, I'm gonna go back and see if they'll take me back at the Lowe's over here. Down south, you know. So, you know, I caught the flight, told my uncle thank you, you know what I mean? And, you know, so it was like, I had taken so many trips up there prior to that, like in high school with the family, and we go eat up there and stuff like that. And I was always with my cousin and my brother, my little brother. So we were always like, hey, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And that was the first time by myself, and I still had that like mentality. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
Sure.
You know, and yeah, man, you know, once they spot you out, it's like you're a fucking, you're not a needle in a haystack. You're like, you're sticking out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and then if you're gonna do it that way, like the way I did it, they're gonna be able to tell. I didn't shade away from what I wore. I wore all blue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I walk around when I would drink. I have a blue bottle of Alizé.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? Like I just walked through their block. I didn't even know that was a block. I was just trying to do good. So then after that, I went back home. I'm like 23, 22, like 22, 23.
Trying to see the chat if they have any questions and shit, you know?
Yeah, I went back home and then it got real bad. I went back to Nyland and it was like, oh man, it was.
And it was still the same type of city and shit, you know?
Yeah, Nyland never changes.
Yeah?
The town I'm from.
Yeah.
You go back there right now and the same homie working on his Impala is still working on that Impala.
Yeah.
John, like it's facts.
No, that's a trip, dude. Yeah.
And that like
it's a slow town kind of.
It's a slow town. I I took my wife out there recently. I said, hey, we're gonna go around the corner, and I guarantee you this car's still gonna be there, and the dude's still gonna be working on it. You know, that's facts.
That's
She was like, that's crazy. So I went home and got into some trouble. Ended up catching a case. The county lid. Started getting more. Started going in and out of county jail there for shit. And then that's when it leads up to now I'm like 25, 26. And then boom, I have a heart attack.
Damn, at a young age?
Young age. Had a
Considering
heart attack.
you were healthy and everything and shit, no?
Yeah.
Did they tell you why or like?
Oh, dog, I was partying, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just like drugs and
that was the
alcohol
last
and shit?
time I ever used anything, bro.
Oh, really?
In my life, yeah. Yep, that was the last time, and you know, big mistake. I always had a lot of it, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things that happen.
Yeah.
And then stopped completely using, and then just got deeper into the mix with hustling.
Oh shit.
And that was my MO for a long time. Yeah.
And when you had a heart attack, dude, did they put a pacer on already, or was it like it was just you got lucky and shit?
So yeah, so not initially.
Oh, and before we touch on that, is it how they say heart attack? You just don't feel your left side, and then
just depends, bro.
Yeah.
Like my shit, like I went out, so like I passed completely out.
you could pass out. You pass out.
Yeah,
and shit?
but I mean, it did get like I felt it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't as bad as like they make it seem in movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you know.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people don't
So
know.
you passed out and you woke up in the hospital type shit, or
Yeah, and
yeah.
then they transferred me to from Brawley. They transferred me to Scripps. Scripps is in La Jolla.
Mm-hmm.
You know where La Jolla is
No.
at? That's like San Diego, like a rich part of San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Scripps Hospital is like one of the best hospitals in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they even got like a sign on there. It says like top 50 hospitals
In America
in
and
North
shit.
America
Oh
or some
wow.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So they transferred me there, and while I was there, I went out, and
And you have insurance and all that shit, or like
I didn't,
no?
dog. I
Oh wow.
did at that
Yeah,
time. No, at that time I didn't have insurance. No. And so when I, finally came coherent, they told me that I had a heart attack and that I needed the pacemaker
yeah,
and
yeah,
other shit, bro. And I
yeah,
was like, hell no, I'm not taking none of that. I didn't want none of that stuff. Like I
mm-hmm.
could beat this,
Yeah, yeah,
but I didn't know nothing about the heart. I
yeah,
didn't know that. Now I know a lot about the heart,
yeah,
but I didn't
yeah.
know.
Bet you study it
I
and
didn't know
shit.
shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm like, I could beat it. I'm young, and I went home, bro, and it was like the worst shit you could go through trying to beat something you can't beat.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Cause
And
how was it? Like you got home and you just couldn't have your heart get elevated to a certain
well, what it
like
was is
heartbeat or
what it
something.
was is I had heart failure.
Mm.
And when you have heart failure, you can't beat that, bro. You got to
Mm.
take medicine and you got to get the machines.
Yeah,
Yeah, because your heart's failing. It
yeah.
doesn't pump enough blood or oxygen to your body.
So you always feel lightheaded type shit
That
or
type of shit. And like you
tired.
have to understand, I was just running and
Yeah,
doing pull-ups at that park up in the bay like
yeah,
nothing.
yeah, yeah.
I went from that to that,
Mm-hmm.
even using full, I still had wind because my
Mm-hmm.
heart wasn't damaged.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I had wind, so
Mm-hmm.
I went from that to like, wait a minute, man, I could run 3 miles ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I try to walk, I couldn't even walk a mile,
Oh
and
man.
I'm like fucked up, right? So then I went through that for like a few years. Where I didn't listen to the doctors.
Mm.
I just thought I could beat it, but it kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And then one my homie, salute my homie Mousy and shit. He's from this area. I don't want to get too deep on where he's
Yeah,
from
yeah.
because he's still solid. He's just
Mm-hmm.
a quiet dude, and
Yeah, yeah.
he pulled up to Nyland, fool. He's from L.A. He pulled up to Nyland and said, "Hey, fool, you're coming back." He was living in Riverside. I'm
Mm-hmm.
bringing you back to Riverside. You're not gonna stay here and fucking die.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
hospital here. Because at the time it was so bad that it was uncontrollable that I had to like always go to Brawley to the hospital, which
Mm-hmm.
was like 18 miles.
Yeah.
So when I would feel left arm numb, I have to hop in the car, go to Nyland, from Nyland, go to Brawley.
Mm-hmm.
All the homies know that. It was a struggle, dog.
Yeah, I bet.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
homies would take me too. Like, hey,
Yeah.
fool, I'm gonna take you, fool. Like, I'll be chilling with them. Like, don't even go get your car. Like, I'll take you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even gonna be able to drive. You're all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would go and but I didn't want to take the medicine. I didn't want to get the pacemaker.
So when you would go to the doctor, they would just give you the medicine and you would feel better and shit.
Yeah, the hospital, yeah.
The hospital,
yeah,
right?
But
Yeah.
they were giving me stuff I should be taking at home, and I
Yeah.
wasn't taking it like
There you go.
I'd take it like once in a while,
Sure, sure.
instead of every 6 hours, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it got worse, and my homie said, "I'm taking you, and let's try Loma Linda."
Mm-hmm.
So I was fucking slanging and banging, dog. I had a gang of money, homie,
Mm-hmm.
straight up. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be straight. I got a gang of money. I had to tell my the worst part about that. This is you talking about '09. The worst part of that is in between '05 and '09, I did a lot of time in the county jail.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bad things too. Stuff I'm not even gonna say on here.
Sure, sure.
But it is what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And got lucky on a couple cases. Well, got lucky because those actual homies were solid.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, came out in '09 with the homie. Uh, went to Loma Linda. The hardest thing with that was saying bye to my grandma, because in the midst of everything, my dad and my mom not necessarily being there all the time, my grandma was there. She was like my mom,
Mm.
and she was the queen of the house. She's
Mhm.
Opina queen.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So and my grandpa's already dead, so it was like I had to leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was already 80s, and it was like the hardest thing to do.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that one was really hard. Like because my dad always said, "Stay here till you die."
Yeah,
Like don't you know what I mean? Like that was, but I couldn't, dog, because if I couldn't help myself, how can I help my grandma?
yeah, yeah,
Then if I'm the only thing left, then she's really gone.
yeah, yeah.
So I came out here to get well, bro. Like I came out here to get well, and I went to Loma Linda, and they said, hey, it's like the end of '09, like you got to get a pacemaker. You got to get a pacemaker.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna definitely take for sure almost half of your symptoms away.
Mm-hmm.
We need to pace your heart right so it just gets a little stronger, and then we're gonna put in a defibrillator, like
Oh,
so
okay.
you don't die, like
Yeah, yeah. Like when your heart rate's going low, it boosts it
and
up.
boost it
Yeah.
up and shit like that.
Mhm.
So I said fuck it. So I came to Riverside and came out originally with the homie. Ended up moving with my homie that's here right now. Me and him been friends since when I came out to Riverside when I was a sophomore.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
my best friend,
Mm.
Big John and shit.
And in your heart, do you feel the stuff?
yeah,
Like you know how
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not organic, no? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, it's machine. Now you feel it when
you
it
feel
shocks
it.
you. Yeah, you feel
Oh,
it.
when it shocks you and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
like right now, like you feel it. Like you know how you feel your finger. Like you feel
Oh
it,
yeah,
something in
this
there
is
and
a this
shit?
is a new one I got a month ago. This is a fresh surgery,
Oh wow.
and this is a different machine. This is not a pacemaker.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get into that.
Oh, all right.
And so I moved in with the homie John, and that's when I got the pacemaker, John. When I was living with you, right? Like 2010. It's 10.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
It was 2010. I got the first pacemaker in 10, and when I was living with the homie, I was passing out and shit. I was having a lot of trouble. Like I wasn't getting enough juice.
Uh-huh.
So I ended up getting it. It took a lot of symptoms away, and then I started getting back into the gym. Like maybe like a year or two later.
Like I'm
Started
gonna work out and shit.
yeah,
You know?
and then right around that time I got into I started getting into music. I had like a second life
Oh really?
because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's no way I would have did it without that first machine
Yeah, yeah.
and the defibrillator. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like there's no way. I was too weak, bro.
And what made you get into music though? Like what was like?
I was like,
Excuse me.
so like I was running around just doing shit in the streets, you know, being me, making
But
money.
you hung around like music artists.
I
and
knew some homies. I mean, they were rappers, but they were G's. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
out there doing their shit. They were like gangsters trying to be rappers. I guess. Yeah, you know what I mean? And salute the homies. Salute my dog Cynic. You know, salute Python, because we all came up together.
Mm-hmm.
And I see them doing music. I knew a couple of them from high school. A couple of the homies. My homie Ralphie too. Salute the homie Ralphie. And so they would be doing music. And one day the homie Cynic said, "Hey, you should try to do a verse and shit." It was like to a funk beat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did it, and I was like, hell yeah. Like, I fell in love with it right then and there. I heard my voice, and I was like, oh, shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, these are old tapes, bro. Like, the homie Cynic has an old tape that I would love to have back. I'm going to I'm going to get it from him.
That's dope.
He's
Right?
still the
Like
homie.
one of
I
your
just-
beginning
yeah,
and shit. You
the
know?
beginning, yeah, it was
Yeah.
raw, full as raw.
Yeah.
Like, I sound young and, like, hungry.
Yeah.
And it's like some gangster beats, you know? He has that one. And so I started there, and he was I'm gonna give him his flowers, dog. You know, we did our thing. No matter what differences, that none of that matters, you know. But
Yeah.
the homies from Orange County, Blue Rag Records, and I started with them. And we used to do like little shows at like the Funk Freaks and Original Mics.
No, dope,
And,
dope.
yeah, like you know, all the hood spots, fool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
as when I first started my career, and that's why I trip out on some of these people. Like they're like, "Oh, Opina, you don't ever come out." Like, dog, I was in the worst spots doing shows that you could imagine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like back then when it was cracking. So
Yeah.
I don't want to hear shit, bro. You know, and
with the heart pacer and
with
shit.
the real homies too, the
Yeah,
homies
yeah.
that were banging, dog,
Yeah.
like out there really doing it. So
Yeah.
and salute the homies from Santa Ana, you know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we'd be doing shows and we'd be in the studio, and it was fun, man. The beginning was the funnest.
Yeah.
We weren't making no money. We didn't care about money. None of us cared about money, dog.
Mhm.
None of us cared about no money.
It was just fun. And
It was
shit.
just fun, bro. We just trying to get bitches and party and then you know what I'm saying? Well, no, I wasn't smoking or doing drugs. I had a machine, but yeah, man, and that's where it started right there.
Yeah, that's a trip.
That's where
Yeah.
it started, bro. And
Yeah,
then Opina being Opina, me, fucking hella ambitious, dog. And you
no
know,
matter what you're doing.
I
and
told
shit.
the homies like, hey man, I think I want to do this. Like, I want to do my own shit. Like, and I had ideas, bro. And sometimes those ideas are not at the time when they're doing their thing. They're alphas and they're big dogs, and they want to stay for what they're doing. But I want to do my shit,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I want to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like went my own way, and I started doing different things. And I remember thinking ahead. I wanted a feature. This is where it gets. I started late. I started rapping around 30. So like a lot of people say I'm old now, but I started rapping when I was old.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
You
rap
said in your 30s
in
and
my
shit?
20s. I was over there, you know,
Doing the light
being
stuff and
locked
shit.
up
Yeah, yeah.
and you know going through my heart problem in my late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't doing music till I was 30, almost 32, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Trip out. I didn't start doing music till I was almost 32. So
Yeah.
you didn't get young Opina at all in my
Yeah, yeah,
20s.
yeah.
I was out there, you know. Well, I was slanging and shit, dog.
Yeah.
Doing my shit, bro. I like to make money, fool. You know, I fucking as crazy as it sounds, I don't fuck around no more. But I like the dope game, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's fucking it's. I do. I'm not saying for I don't ever want to be here preaching that shit's cool and
Sure,
shit.
sure. For
It's
people to
just
do
like
it.
some people fool.
It's a
Like,
different time now too. And shit.
I'm a badass fucking kid, dog. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you know, like a malandro, dog. You know, just
Mhm.
fucking. I'm a crook.
yeah, yeah.
I like being a crook, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
You're like, I like being the bad guy and shit.
I'm the
huh?
bad guy. I like
Yeah,
being. I
yeah.
like being a crook. Fool. I'm with
Mhm.
all that. Like I'm a crook.
Yeah.
You know. So, I came in around 32, and my first like moves were like I seen. I would talk to the homies and be like, what do you think? Like, who's popping? They
Mhm.
would tell me too. Like other homies I was doing stuff with,
Yeah.
you know, in the streets. Like, well, who's popping? I'll be like, oh man, you tell me, and they're like, oh well, these dudes are popping, and it was the Sucios.
Oh, okay.
It was G. It was
Yeah.
Drummer. It was you know, the other dude. They had another dude on there from Southgate. I forgot his name.
MC Sinatra or something?
No. He was
No.
from, who was his name? Two Tone. Yeah, I
Two
forgot
Tone?
his name. Yeah,
Alright.
him.
Mhm.
So you had they were like doing their thing, you know. Remember him? Two Tone. It was
No,
like
no, no.
King G, Drummer, Two Tone. There was another one too, though. There's MC Sinatra, L.A. something. Remember? I can't remember, but they were
Mhm.
popping.
All right.
MC
Yeah, yeah.
Sinatra wasn't. I don't think he was
He wa-
there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Drum G and like Tone.
Mhm.
And so I seen G was doing his thing. So like I'm a businessman, you know, I got some bread. So like, you know, I hit the homie up and well, first of all, I had to listen to them first because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to see if I liked their shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like
And then I was like, yeah, they're on that like
they're popping and they're
new
dope
shit,
and
fool. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to say like new shit, like the old shit wasn't cool. Like
Mhm.
they had some dope artists, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
at the beginning. But I think like King G and Drummer really changed the style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I fell into that category because that was like how I was already rapping too, like on the new stuff, like the new sound. Like I wasn't using like certain words that they used back in the day, like
Sure.
you know, like when I rapped, you know, I wasn't like saying like, you know, like orale, homie, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not me,
Like
bro.
the
So
essays and shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. Like
Yeah.
that's you, bro.
Yeah, that's like the
we
Chicano
homies
rapper.
too,
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not on
I'm a
that.
modern day homie.
I'm
and
doing
shit.
my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me do me. You know.
Yeah.
So I seen that they were doing that, so I hit up G, and you know, I just hit him up like, yo, man, you should popping. Like, we should do a feature. You know, and that like I'm just
Yeah.
new in the game. I'm already
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
old. I don't know. He was like probably late 20s or something.
Mhm.
I don't know how around there. So he was like, all right, let's do it, man, and shot me the price. Boom, shot him the bread.
Yeah.
Simple, bro. And then we did a music video to it. You know what I mean? And that was the first time I ever seen like contracts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. It was a dope experience, bro. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even get to even talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
And then So we did the video, and
You
then
mean contracts like agreements and shit?
yeah. Like that shit. It showed me a lot,
The
taught me a
business
lot.
part,
Yeah,
yeah,
taught me a
yeah.
lot because sometimes it's gotta be like that. I remember G's like, yeah, and when we do this video, like it has to be one of my 3 video guys that I like. Cause see, I'm new in the game, so I'm gonna end up getting a video guy that's like up
Yeah.
and coming that can't shoot that good.
Yeah, for sure.
And he would always tell me like, you gotta move forward, not backwards.
Yeah.
If I'm already going forward, so if I get a video guy that's not that good, then it's gonna move me backwards. Even as the homie got say no. You gotta use his business, bro.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot during that transaction, of
Yeah.
how things are done in the music business. And everybody wants to make their friends happy, fool. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like this is not it's business. We're not really in the streets like that. Like
Sure,
and when we're doing music business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not in a trap house discussing
Yeah.
we're in a regular building doing business.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, dude. And
Yeah.
and the rap thing, you have an image. Too,
Yeah,
no,
of
right?
course,
Like
yeah.
you're already out here, and then you make a shitty ass video. Well, that's your image and shit.
That's
no?
it. Yeah,
Like,
and I've done some that were like whatever.
Yeah, well, you tried videographers out
You
and
try
shit,
'em,
right?
yeah, but then you kind of can see who's got the good ones, and you can tell, bro. And
Yeah.
it's trial and tribulation with them, because I'm sure at the beginning, but come to find out that that video we did, me and G did, that's the first video that any rapper did with him that wasn't in his camp.
Oh wow, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like Drummer had done videos with
Yeah.
him, and
They were doing their
they
thing.
were doing
you
their
know?
thing, but that was the first video that anybody got with him.
Like
that,
outside features and shit.
that
basically.
outside of the Sucios
Yeah.
camp.
Oh,
So I was
dog.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I made that move because I was like, I understood the business part of it, the that, and then like I got a feature from Drummer, you know what I mean, and Two Tone, and the Two Tone one did pretty good. That's it's called Ghetto Kid, and that's a big record. And then the one with G has millions of views.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's older, but it's still running.
It's
numbers.
a trip how it takes you to like getting known and shit, no?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like
for
the right
sure.
move, and it has to be a dope song, because
Yeah.
otherwise people be like, oh, that shit's garbage.
Yeah,
and shit,
I
no?
kind of look back at the song like, now I wish I could do it over.
Well, because you learn your skill, no?
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
know, it's a little for me. I
Yeah.
don't know what the culture thinks about it,
Yeah.
but for me in my history book, it was a good memory dealing with everybody on those terms.
Yeah.
And you see it and you look back and you say you want to do everything better, but like you don't. Like I
Yeah.
said, I was still me personally. I was still having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't like tied up in the getting my my BMI. Or
Yeah. You
I wasn't
don't
tied up
even know
in
that and shit.
Yeah, in the tune core and
Yeah.
trying to get my number. I wasn't tied up into that fight yet.
Yeah,
A couple
yeah.
years later, it came.
Sure.
But I was like just having fun, like doing shows and being in that crowd, because I feel like being from Nyland, a little ass town, I feel like I'm the first one to do that from a little
But
town.
that's dope as shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like
putting your town on the map and shit, no?
like salute these young kids. You
Yeah.
know, Tommy, salute Demon. But like I was the first one to come out a
From a
little.
small town and
My
shit.
town has 900 people, my boy.
Yeah.
It's half the size of Pixley.
Yeah.
And I was out here doing features with the biggest people
Yeah.
and videos before
Yeah.
they started doing their run on the camera.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I never got my credit. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying like that's just facts.
Yeah.
I stick to the facts, dog. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like when people look at me and then you go look at my town. To this day, people are like, "How the fuck did you come out of that place and end up in the mix? Look
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
at. I'm on your podcast. I'm on Hater World.
Yeah.
I did a feature with G. I've
You've done a lot and shit,
doing
you know?
shows. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And I didn't.
And drummer
And I
boy,
didn't
dude,
have to
you know?
fucking. I didn't have to ride dick, and I didn't have to fucking look stupid on camera and do stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
There's no videos of me pulling out a camera and trying to fight people, dog. Like I say this to not knock the homies, but just
Sure.
to say tighten up, dog. Tighten
Yeah,
your
yeah,
shit
yeah.
up, homie.
Yeah.
Tighten up, G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like let's not do all that. I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to do all that, bro.
No, I see what you mean and shit. You
You
know
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
tighten your shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like in Island,
It's
I'm
like any other homie, no? If you're right there and they're doing some whack, you're gonna be like, hey, bro, like, you know? Like,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
get it together and shit. You know,
I'm a legend where I'm from. I'm
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
with that, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I made it far, like dog.
Yeah.
Literally growing up, like seeing my mom and my dad right there, my whole family picked in the fields.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Did
even
you did you have to do it or not?
I did it for like a
Because
few
that's the
months,
jobs that's right
dog.
there, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that or selling drugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I tried it, dog. That's not something
It's
like
tough work, huh?
hell yeah,
Yeah.
dog. You fucking
Like
bag
fuck
your-
being in the sun and all that, but like depending
I-
on what you're picking and shit, no?
Yeah, well, tomatoes and all that grow right on vines out the
Mhm.
ground.
Mm.
Cucumbers too, they're out the ground. I remember okra. I think okra comes out of like a tree. I
Mhm.
think a tree, like a little mini tree. I can't remember too much about okra. I never picked okra.
Yeah,
But Nyland is the tomato town.
yeah. Mhm.
We do the tomato festival there every, I think it's every February, fool.
Oh, really?
And they do a tomato packing contest. And my
Mm.
dad used to win that shit, dog. My Uncle John used to win that shit.
Oh, shit.
So when I see these rappers out there, they're like, oh yeah, I picked in the fields. Like I come from that family. Bro, I really come from that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
My whole family was picked in the fields, dog. Like if you're doing it to like get clout, any rappers doing that, don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like hella disrespectful, fool. You know, and I'm not gonna be here trying to like say, oh, you know, I want to fight people or that. No, just like stop the bullshit, dog.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I could say like my whole family picked, bro,
Yeah.
for
and,
years.
And when you talk about the festival and shit, they
Yeah.
make like different foods out of tomatoes and shit too, like
Ah.
paste and
I think they do some. It's not
yeah.
all. It's
You know
not
what I
all
mean? No?
Crazy.
Like usually
yeah,
when
yeah.
they have something, it's
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah, you
like,
could Google it. The tomato festivals in Nyland,
yeah.
because that's what they pick in Nyland. In
Mhm.
Nyland, they pick tomato. They pick everything, but like tomatoes, okra, mostly tomatoes. Though. A
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of tomatoes. Yeah.
All right, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's just like Central California.
Yeah. Hey, so then how'd you feel, dude? Like now you got music with G, drummer, all that. You're just getting started. You're getting the views up and shit. No,
Yeah.
it's like it's hitting. No, so you're motivated to continue doing music and shit, or
Yeah, yeah. I
Huh?
started. I dropped the whole album, and then I was going. And now we're creeping up to like it's 14, 15. 15, I dropped the song with G, Known in the Hood, and then
because you did more features with him then. So you have more songs with him than.
no. So I just did that one at that time.
Oh, okay.
And we're 15. Okay, so but what people are not getting is I came in the rap game at 14, but I was going through some shit in Riverside from 2012. 2012 to like 16.
Mm-hmm.
I was I had on the ankle bracelet. I had it on for like shit, dog, a long time. I was out on triple bail.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Yeah.
shit would have been tight if they would have
I
podcasts
know, huh?
back then.
Yeah, you would have been on with the
I would have
ankle
been like the
monitor and
first one
shit?
with the fucking ankle bracelet on because
Yeah.
I would have came on. I would
Yeah.
have gave a fuck, dog. You know. So and then I ended up getting busted in 16. Well, not busted in 16. I was getting busted prior to that, and they were just building up on me. Like they
Oh.
give me a bail, so then they could raid me again and find this, and then give me a bail, and then you know, and I've never done prison time, so I didn't know too much about what they were doing, and
Yeah.
then some of the homies that I know, some OG homies, were like, "Fool, they're hanging you. They want you to, you know." They keep giving you bails because they know they're gonna catch you again.
Mm.
So I ended up getting a satellite bracelet, triple bail, right there in Riverside.
So you're out on 3 different bells, 3 different cases.
3 different cases, all
basically.
sales, all sales. Yeah,
Mhm.
I was getting raided from 2012 to 2016, like seemed like every week, dog.
Damn, that's crazy.
They killed my dogs, you know, well, my wife's dog.
Mm.
They shot Smokey in the face.
He was
Yeah.
like barking at him and shit like that,
They did
charging
some
him.
scandalous shit. Fool. It was
Oh, yeah?
scandalous. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was scandalous. Yeah, straight up. I'm not gonna cap.
Mm.
And then so I ended up signing to 4 years, 8 months with half. And in Riverside they have what's called a federal kick.
Mhm.
If your crime is nonviolent, you're eligible for an early kick. It could be at any time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't get the option to do your 4 years, 8 months in prison. Because
Mm.
when I was in there, the homies were like, "Man, it'd be better if you could go to the joint," but they don't give you that option.
Mm.
They're gonna probably give it to you in the county because it's nonviolent.
Mm.
It's sales, you know, drug
Yeah, yeah.
sales for greater than a pound.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking that. I ended up doing, I don't know, like a little under a year. But like the whole time, people were getting crack like 8 years with half and getting out in a month.
Mm.
But they weren't calling me, and I was fucked up, you know. Like
Yeah.
I had all kinds of health conditions,
Yeah.
and you know, I felt like they were hating on me because I had them songs out, you
Yeah.
know. Like I was doing my shit, you know.
Yeah.
I would get
You're becoming
at
hood
that
famous
time, yeah,
and
at
shit,
that
no?
time, yeah, I was getting a good decent amount of like fan letters, like
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
fire.
because
Yeah.
they see me, you know, they see me with the biggest camp
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the
For
time.
sure.
Like
Yeah.
it is what it is,
Yeah.
you know. And so I'm doing my thing, and then but they're never calling me to go.
Yeah.
And then finally, like after a little under a year there, like so they said roll it off. All the homies were like, "Yeah, fool, you got lucky, fool." But
Yeah.
it was tough on the music because when I got out, it's like everybody forgot,
Mm.
and I wasn't coherent enough to make videos and have someone release them while I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not. I remember telling my wife like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna spend time with you. We're gonna kick it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's get married. Let's
Mm-hmm.
because anything could happen to me in
Yeah.
there for my health.
And you were barely like growing, so it
I
wasn't
was
like
barely
you established yourself.
No, I was barely
and then got locked up,
trying
right?
to take off in the music.
Like right now, you know, they got like homies that get locked up and they
Yeah.
come out, but they already like an established artist. And
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
no?
no. I had just dropped that video with G in 15, and then I had to do time in 16.
Yeah.
So I didn't even get to let shit
Yeah.
marinate, dog.
Yeah.
And then like I did some shows, some good shows and shit.
Mhm.
Did a few with G, and then he had one when I was busted, and they gave me like a saludos, you know, like the homies there.
yeah.
It was at like I forget what theater, the one in L.A. And because everybody told me, everyone would like said, you know, said what up, you know, what's up on my behalf. So that was cool, but. Yeah, I noticed that, you know, by the time I'm getting out, it's like already 17. So I'm like, I get out and I just notice like in just that span, everything could change quick if you don't drop music while you're in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you don't have someone operating your page.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about
Sure.
that. I'm like, fuck all this. I'm just gonna go do my time
Yeah.
and that's it. Whatever happens, happens, you
Yeah.
know? And you live and you learn. So that's why I tell you like um past the music stuff, I know the game. So
Yeah.
if I was to bring an artist up, I know exactly
What to do? and
what to
shit,
do
huh?
in situations.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what you got to do. You got to fucking learn and live, learn.
Yeah. Especially right now, you have to
yeah.
stay relevant and shit, huh?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
wish I would have had a manager that would have been like, "Hey, bro, you're getting locked up in 4 months. Let's shoot 4 videos."
Yeah.
And you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But I didn't have nothing. I'm just on the strength, solo dolo, trying to figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and at the time it was hard because I had that ankle bracelet. I couldn't go far.
Yeah.
Everywhere
You have
I
to stay
went,
like within the county type shit or
type
like,
shit, yeah. And everywhere I went, fool, they knew where I was at.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't, you know, and I don't give a fuck, dude. I was still doing my shit. I said fuck it at that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fuck it, I'm gonna just stack,
Yeah.
stack, and stack.
Yeah.
And it helped me when I got out. You know, I had a little bit of change, so it was cool. I got
Yeah.
right back into the music.
Cause that's like the hardest, no? Like you get out and you're broke, or,
Yeah.
or some shit, no? And then it's like now you're an adult and shit, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like things like that, no? It's just life's harder that way. And
It's
shit,
harder,
you know?
yeah. You gotta just save a little bit, and you know, I mean, I got right back to the music though when I got out. I didn't,
Mhm.
but that didn't mean that I was just gonna be right back there. It was hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like it's hard because everybody goes another route.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
now-
are more expensive now, no?
Yeah.
Because the people they blew up more too, no? Like
Yeah, I think now it's the game's smarter. I think people have learned the trials and tribulations. So when they have artists, they make sure that if they're gonna go away, they got stuff in the chamber.
yeah,
They learned the tricks already.
yeah,
When we didn't know what I didn't know. What
yeah,
the
yeah,
tricks were.
sure.
Yeah, because like I see artists, which is good. Like Devour, when he got busted, they had videos and stuff ready to go for him.
Mm.
So when he was in there, boom, he's still doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure like some of these rappers, I heard like Sporty, he's a good rapper from what's it called? What city is he from?
Norwalk, no?
Is it Norwalk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Sporty
like
CK, no?
he was on interview saying he's going to jail or something like that. I'm sure whatever label he's on, they have
Content
videos and
shit.
content ready to go. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's good for the homie because
Yeah.
he'll be able to stay relevant and
Keep getting his money, his family. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for
dog.
sure.
You know, and
Yeah.
that's stuff you learn from. I feel like it's those mistakes we made that they learn from.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
they learn from. Like I learned from it. Like damn, I should have dropped 4 videos
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I would have still been straight. But you live
Mm.
and you learn. You just you keep pushing.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's a lot easier now because now they have tablets too, you know, so they could like hop on the phone when
Yeah,
they
it's
want.
crazy,
and shit,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, you
So you
know.
could probably do a whole music video in there.
Yeah, like or at least like
Crazy
a
shit.
song. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you with the beat. Just record me and shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or something like that, you know.
But I got water on
Yeah.
there. Oh.
But yeah, no, the so you came out now you continue doing music. What did
Yeah.
you do then and shit, dude? You know?
What do you mean? I
Yeah.
went straight to the studio and
And just
made an album. It was a trap album.
all right,
Yeah, all trap. Like I was hungry for the trap shit still,
Yeah.
so I started doing like trap beats. The album was called 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what it's called. 24/7. It's on Spotify.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you hear that one, you hear like the you know, you hear that sound.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The trap, yeah.
yeah. Oh,
It's a grimy album, bro.
yeah.
I'm talking about bag hoes in there. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Slanging, banging, fiending,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
That's the trick.
You know, a lot of people get the misconception like of things like I think I don't know, bro. I feel like being a dope dealer, like really in the mix like that, I think it's dangerous, bro. I think sometimes it's more dangerous than like gang banging.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you know, I feel like over money, motherfuckers get more crazier.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
I feel like
and not
it's
only
different,
dope
bro.
dealing. I think in general in life, no, like if you're doing better than most,
Yeah.
you're like a target, no, like
I think
for
like
anything.
shit.
and
I think
dude.
like the plugs, like if you were a real plug,
Yeah,
I feel like you're like the main target, I think, by
yeah, for sure.
police, by gang members,
Yeah.
by others that are not in your politics. Like
Yeah.
if you're a homie and blacks might try to rob you,
Mm-hmm.
I think white boys will try to rob you. I think you're like the one they want to
Yeah.
get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Especially if you shining.
No, I
It could
think-
it could be dangerous at times and stressful for sure.
Yeah, no, for
For
sure.
sure, you know.
Yeah, especially like having to worry about everything all at once.
It's
and
all at
shit.
once. It's like
And
when-
it has to be
it's
low
like,
key.
yeah, it's like when you gang
And
bang.
then
much-
snitching too, no?
Yeah,
Like
wha-
people
wha-
that get busted that buy from you or whatever and
all
shit.
that,
you know?
dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like salute to the homies, fool, that really go out there and like shoot and run them up.
Mm-hmm.
But like most of the time, they're just looking out for like a certain op.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one group of people. Sometimes it's multiple, right?
Sure, sure.
But like when you really like dope deal out here, like in your prime, it's like you're looking. The ops is anybody and everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like you said, it could be a dope fiend snitch.
Mm-hmm.
It could be your neighbor. It could be your neighbor that don't even bang. Just a group of homies like, oh, that fool got bricks and got money.
Yeah.
You know, so you're like looking. Everybody, you're paranoid.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's the enemy, bro.
Yeah, and I think it's
know
those
what I
kind of businesses. They're not meant to be forever.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's a dope that like has been doing it for 60 years.
No.
You get me?
it's impossible.
Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
retire now and shit.
Nah, it never ends.
Cause you'll be
good.
a millionaire. Like you'll be like Chapo,
Yeah, it never ends good. Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah,
and you either
so-
die or you go to jail and shit. No, like
Yeah, it's just
that's
how-
how dangerous it is.
I
Like I mean,
feel-
look at Chapo is probably one of the biggest, no? That
Yeah,
we know
yeah,
about,
when you come-
right?
when
I
it
mean,
comes to that.
he was on Forbes as a billionaire and shit.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
So shit like that. That's a
I
trip,
think
you know.
it's dangerous to that level
But
too.
look at where he's at now and shit. You know.
PTSD, paranoia.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking even now, dude.
And these are fools that have armies. You
Yeah.
get me? And they still go down, dude. You know.
facts.
You know.
Even now, bro. Like when I think about those past days, I'll hear any little thing, bro. Even now, bro, I don't do nothing in my ears to the sky,
Oh yeah, you see. Yeah.
and I don't even do nothing.
Yeah.
And it's always like, fuck, dog.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever go away.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that ever goes away. So, you know, it's just, dangerous.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous. And not just, a lot of people think like, oh, see, those type of jobs are easy. Fool, it's not.
No,
Bro.
hell no, for
Yeah,
sure.
go to school.
And especially if you got
All
a
you
family
kids
and
out
shit,
there,
bro.
go to
You know,
school.
especially you got a family, and you gotta worry about too much,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You get me? Like too much, yeah.
Yeah, so
For sure, you get gray hair, no?
yeah, go.
Yeah, go to school
all
and
you
get a
young
master's,
homies out
dude.
here,
You know,
go to school, get your
master's
college
degree.
degree, get your bachelor's, stay at home, play your video games. You feel me? Don't
Yeah,
let
yeah, for
nobody tell
sure.
you any different.
Yeah.
Don't be like me and Smurf. Nah, Smurf.
You know, I'm straight edge, dude, for
Straight
sure,
edge, yeah,
dude.
that's
I
right,
think
yeah.
most people would consider me a square nowadays. And
Yeah,
shit,
me
you
too.
know?
Shit,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
We survived all that shit, bro.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
was
what
a
it is and
fucking
stuff.
what do you call it? Put me in a nervous wreck for years, dog. I was
Mhm.
out there doing too much,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. But you
No,
know,
and then, like I said
life.
earlier, it's a fun life, dude. Right? It's
Yeah,
an
hell
addictive
yeah.
lifestyle and
Yeah.
shit. Like me, I've never sold drugs or anything, so I don't want to like cap or anything. But just being out in the streets, bro, is addictive. Like every day is new, right?
Yeah, hell
Something
yeah.
new is always popping, and something's happening, and this and that, and it's an adventure forever. Like you
Hell
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like one night, a weekend, bro. Like what some gangsters do on the weekend, people don't accomplish in a lifetime of, you know, that
yeah.
it's just like, dude, we hit this party and this girl and that, and we
Yeah.
got fucked up.
We
but
took all the kegs
you
and
get
pumped
me?
them
Yeah,
fools.
yeah, you know?
Remember those days?
And then we
Those were
ended
the
up
days,
back
dog.
in the block and shit. You get me?
Yeah,
And it was
back
like
in
the
block.
best time ever and shit, dude. You
Hell
get me?
yeah.
But those lifestyles are also short lived and shit, no?
Yeah,
Like
they're
if you can't
short-lived,
be out
yeah.
there forever. And salute to everybody that be doing it, you
Yeah,
know?
but
Dude,
salute to you guys, man. Much
now as an
love.
adult, I see a lifestyle, and to me, it's like fuck, like it's fun, but that shit's hard too, dude. You get me? Like not
Yeah,
getting,
yeah.
and especially now with cameras and everything, fuck, forget it,
Yeah,
dude. You know?
forget it, dog.
Now they'll
I-
retrace your steps, huh? Like
From
they
a
got all,
satellite, from a
yeah,
satellite,
or not
dog,
only
yeah.
that, your cell phone,
Everything.
and then they got the ring cameras, and they got them all like not connected, but they could be like, oh, this guy he got off on the car here, and he walked 3 blocks,
Yeah.
and like they could create a whole timeline, dude, of your
how
motion.
you did it, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you,
yeah,
you
for
get
sure.
me? Yeah, yeah, that's the crazy part, you know.
It's a new era, you know. Technology's.
And now they're putting
just
cameras
talking
on
about
all the
that.
blocks, all the corners
Yeah,
and shit.
we were just talking about that yesterday, and
Yeah.
it's true. No, like nobody's gonna like. I don't know, bro. No matter how much like, I feel like sometimes, no matter how much you think like drama you have with podcasters or podcasters,
Mhm.
like if you know the podcasters live like at a building, like, and let's just say they say something about me, I'm not gonna go over there and do anything in front of 10 cameras and
If all the
fucking
cameras,
thousand cameras on me. Like, let's be realistic.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, it's
You have to
it's-
be a real crash out.
like
and shit,
you know, like if you say you're gonna fucking harm my family, I might pull up on you,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm probably just gonna holler at you.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking do that shit, bro. I'm out. But
Nah,
you
I
know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Like, if you're saying like, oh, Pina, you suck, and you're podcasting, and oh, like on the new video, the LA one, oh, Pina, I didn't know Nyland was in LA. Like, you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
saying shit like that, and then
Yeah.
I know you're somewhere at a building. I'm not gonna go stress
Yeah,
you
yeah,
out.
yeah. That's all harmless and
That's
shit,
all
dude.
hard.
You
Like,
know.
come on, bro. You use your minds out here, guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is not fucking
Also,
like that type of shit.
I don't know if you remember, like, do you remember a time?
What they ask?
Lintonero. Smurf asked Opina why you never see him outside. He's outside right now and
Jesus
shit,
Christ,
dude.
I
You
don't
know.
Hey, Lito Neto, how come I never see you in your own city in Riverside? I'm
he's in
always
River-
outside.
He's in
Yeah,
Rivers-
like,
oh,
what
I didn't
the-
know you was from Riverside.
I'm
and
always
shit.
outside, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
on.
yeah.
He just likes to fuck with me, but
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like I be, you know, salute the homies in Riverside, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all that matters to me. Fool. I got nothing but love from them homies, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
grew up with all of them, you know. Salute all the neighborhoods out
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna tell you too. Do you remember a time where people were scared of gangsters and shit?
Yeah.
Like I don't even think regular people fear gangsters anymore and shit, dude. Like you know.
You think? No, I don't really think they feared them as much as they was trying to show respect.
When
but-
I was a kid, dude, like where I grew up, right, and this
Yeah.
was me being a kid before, like you know, like the street was known, like oh you can't go over there and shit.
right, right.
You get me? Like I don't hear that like these days and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
People are all over the fucking place. Everybody,
yeah,
everybody's
that's
filming vlogs
Doing
and
that
this
shit,
and
yeah.
that, dude. Back then, you wouldn't film a vlog in certain places and shit at all,
Yeah.
dude. It just, you know.
What do you
Like,
think that is for? Why do you think that?
I don't know.
You think people got tired of being muscled up on?
I don't know.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know.
I think that everybody, like, and this is personal opinion. I don't mean to offend nobody and shit. I feel like the internet or the YouTubes have created this persona
Yeah, yeah.
of what a gangster is now, where somebody can be like, that shit goofy. That's not real G and shit.
Man, maybe, man.
Right?
Put a name on it, dog.
And now
Put
it's
a
like,
name on
I
it.
ain't scared of
Hey,
that for
Smurf,
and
you're
shit, bro.
backpedaling
You
a lot
hear me?
today, dog.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how it would be like, I ain't scared of that
Oh,
fool.
man.
Right? And then everybody can see it and shit, and they think that's the persona that people have built. And when you think about the persona before the internet, was like, you seen them fools on the street.
Yeah.
Not right? Like you seen activity where you was like, oh fuck that. And then the rumor spread before the internet. Know that, hey, don't go
Yeah,
down
don't
this
go down
block,
this
bro,
block,
cause
yeah.
you get me? And now it's like, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows,
Yeah.
dude? But I have noted a transition. Somebody would say like, oh, that fool don't come to my block or something, you know?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. I'm just an opinion and an observation of some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Where I trip
It's
out on things like
2026, man. Leave the hustlers alone, dog.
that. For real.
You know, it's just like I said, like unfortunately, like as if there's a party, Mexicans gonna
Yeah.
fight, dog. That's what we do.
Well, look, now they sell weed on every corner and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Back
what
then,
we
there was
do,
people
yeah.
getting locked up for that shit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I seen a lot of people be bullies in every race. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah, for
growing
sure.
up. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're in a pack, you're gonna bully people. I
Mhm.
used to hate that shit.
Yeah,
No matter
yeah.
what race it was, black, white,
Yeah.
Mexican, you know, and you know, especially Chicanos. They're gonna, if they're rolling deep and you're solo, you're gonna get bullied on.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh, everyone
just
mad at me
happened.
in the chat because I thought it. You wanted to say it.
I think that it does
You
work
know?
like that, and I don't
It
think
is what it
necessarily
is.
being a bully. I think like somebody will be like, "Oh, fuck this shit," and they want to say something, and you as homies just go and back him up, whether he's
Yeah.
wrong or right. Right? You
Yeah.
get me? And I think
I remember I did a show in South Central. It was like at a boys, you know, like a boys and girls club. I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
like one of those little places.
Mhm.
And this was back in the day. This is like during that time, like 15, right before I got busted.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing the hip hop,
Yeah.
ghetto kid, known in the hood,
Yeah.
tracks. And the kid said, "Hey, can I talk to you?" He was young, dude, and he's like, "Hey, I'm a Chicano dog." He's like, "I don't bang, but I live on a street where like that's all they do." And like they're hitting me up and like tag and like every time I walk home from school they like want to like push me and shit and I just let them and then they like do this and you know he goes, "What should I do?" You know, I told him, I said, "Punch one of them in the face, dog." Straight up.
Yeah.
What else you gonna do?
Yeah.
What if they shoot me? Well, they gonna keep doing that to you every day for sure.
Yeah.
So then I seen him again at another show and
With
he goes,
black eyes and shit.
No, yeah. Well, he goes, I punched one of them. He's like, I got
Yeah.
him up,
Yeah.
and they left me alone.
Yeah.
I go, so sometimes it works out like that.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be like, all right, that fool, leave him alone. He don't want to bang or nothing. Just leave him
Yeah.
alone. But sometimes they'll get worse.
Yeah, it could be.
You know what I mean? Like
you got a 50-50.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
knock that fool, and now he's pissed, and now he
Yeah.
wants to do something bad.
But
So
that is.
I told him, watch your back.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
the next piece of advice. When
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go, just watch your back.
Yeah.
Like it's cold world out here, dog. Like, but
it is, dude.
definitely punch somebody. That's my
Mhm.
famous line. Don't
Mm.
just sit there, bro, and be like,
Yeah,
okay.
especially if you don't like something,
Punch
you got to
'em.
do something about it for
Just
sure,
punch
or it's
'em.
gonna continue.
I like
no?
a good old fashioned punch.
Yeah.
Dog. If you're a nerd or a square out there, and some guys are just punch them.
Yeah.
That's it, dog. End of story, dog. Don't fall into it.
Nah, that's a trip, dude.
Go to school,
Yeah.
get your bachelor's, master's. Don't join gangs.
You never
bro.
have to deal with that
You
shit
don't have to
ever.
deal with
and
that shit, dog. And if
Yeah.
if you're walking in a place where you don't like it and it's like that, fucking find the fastest way you can get out of there. Go to school.
Yeah, for sure.
Get up out of there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, remember, dog. Misery loves company, dog.
That's true.
Misery loves company, bro.
Yeah.
You know, if look, bro, you make it out the hood, you're good. You're doing good.
Yeah.
That should be celebrated, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true, dude. That should be celebrated.
That should
for
be
sure.
celebrated,
yeah,
brother.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I ain't in Island no more.
Yeah.
I love my little town.
Yeah.
But shit, that don't mean I want to go back.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things down there that are appealing,
Yeah.
especially on the money tip. But that don't mean I'm like over here like, yeah, we should go. I think about it.
Yeah.
I see prices and I'm like, ooh, shit.
Yeah.
It's by Mexicali, you know. But then I say, you know what? I'm kind of already out of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
chilling, fool, and I'm able to do that, bro.
Yeah.
My neighborhood got salute all my homies, salute Yogi, salute Carlos Mendoza, salute my pops, rest in peace, Joe Mara, rest in peace,
Mhm.
all the OGs, all these dudes, uh, been to prison, Joe Mara,
Yeah,
rest in peace. These fools were, fucking nailing on their fucking chest, and I love my homies, but that don't mean I want to be over there and
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
get in the
for
mix,
sure.
dog.
Yeah,
It's 120
yeah.
fucking degrees out there
It
every
gets hot there.
summer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
120 degrees. You're in the middle of the desert. Fucking drugs coming through the town. You're a hustler. What you think's gonna happen?
Yeah,
What do you think's gonna
yeah.
happen, bro?
It's a recipe for trouble, dude.
Am I
for
gonna go
sure.
pick in the fields? I'm not.
Mhm.
So I know the recipe, dog. I'm cool. I go home and go reminisce, go by some people's cribs, the
Yeah.
family's cribs, say what's up and shit like that, and then I'm out. And the homies support me, like, do your shit, for hell yeah.
That's
You
what's
made
up.
it out. If I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
representing,
yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm representing for my town, so I'm gonna continue to do that and stuff. And like my music too, for like I dropped that. Okay, when I got out, I dropped the 24/7 album.
Yeah.
Then I dropped the Ghetto Boy 2, the second version, and that one went up. That's like my most selling album.
Your solo and shit.
Yeah, dope. Full. I love that album. I still bump it to this day. And a lot of my music is heavily influenced. Even though I'm from that little town, let's fucking be real, bro. Like the influence is West Coast.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the West Coast at? What when people think of the West Coast, what city they think of?
LA. and shit,
Okay.
Yeah,
Not SD, not the Bay. No
yeah.
disrespect to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
No disrespect to them. You think of Pac.
Yeah.
I think of Pac. I grew up on Pac,
Yeah.
even in that small town.
Yeah.
That's all we were bumping.
Mhm.
Okay, so my influence is West Coast. So if I want to make a song like yesterday, City of LA, and show love to LA, I'm gonna do it, bro. Nobody said nothing. I'm not saying I'm on no Tupac level, but I'm saying Tupac was from Baltimore. He wasn't even from LA.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody said nothing to him when he made California
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah.
I can't say City of LA or these hoes do porn. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
dog.
yeah. Yeah.
Let me do me and show some love.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying I gang bang and I'm from LA and my set's in LA. I never said that.
Yeah.
The homie that's on the second verse is Trippy G. That's my homie from El Monte.
Mhm.
And he's from LA County. And he's talking about in his verse about all the places that he was locked up, Stillmore,
Mhm.
like I guess that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
county
like
jail.
the
I don't
ca-
know.
yeah.
I've never been busted in
Like-
LA County.
Yeah.
So I can't speak on that. But I'm saying, so I got the homie to do his thing, and so we're just showing love. We're not over here. I'm not saying nobody's banging in the song,
Yeah.
but people always want to
Talk about it
find
and
that
shit,
little
no?
thing.
They always
want
wanna find something to
Opina's
talk-
not
Yeah.
from LA. The crazy thing is my family, even being from Nyland, my whole family is Dodger fans. We're
Mhm.
Laker fans.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not Padre fans. We're not Giants fans, dog.
Mhm.
We're Laker, Dodger. Like that's my uncle, my dad used to always tell me the only radio station or channel they had only played the Dodgers
Yeah.
in that little town.
Yeah, it's a trip.
So that's all they fucking
That's their pastime
like.
and
It's
shit, no?
like, come on, bro. Like
Yeah.
the influence of LA has really influenced a lot in my life, bro. And that's just real shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's influenced where I'm at now in the IE for sure.
Yeah.
It's like the IE in LA is very similar, different, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's similar styles.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
for sure.
Well, there's a lot of dope artists coming out of there now too and shit, dude.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
sure. Yeah, they got some good artists
good
out there.
vibes and shit.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
couple artists out there doing their thing.
So as you kept dropping music and everything, bro, how'd you meet the hater world, dude? How'd you get involved with that? With like, oh, I'm gonna do some podcasting and shit, bro. You know?
I dropped a diss record on Swifty Blue.
Oh, all
I
right.
dropped a
Yeah,
diss
yeah.
record on Swifty, and it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Just, some music shit. We went back and forth. I think he mentioned my name in a song, whatever.
Mhm.
And so I was promoting that record on the Hater World. I went on there as a rapper.
Oh, okay, like a guest and
Yeah, I
shit.
was a guest.
Yeah.
So we did an interview, and then but I had met him before because G had did an interview. So
Oh,
he
okay.
said, "Pull up for him in IE."
Yeah, yeah.
So I pulled up and supported him when he did the interview there, and then I met Blue there, and then I lined it. Yeah, I'm a
Businessman and
entrepreneur,
shit, yeah.
So that was the move. I mean, and like G knows that about me. So
Yeah.
he's like, "Pull up," because he knows I'm gonna be like, You know, so and he was helping other people. He was like, "Oh yeah, this artist Blue, you need to interview him." And but like nobody was hopping at it. So when everyone left, I was like, "Hey, what's up, fool? Let me get the interview." I did that shit, and Blue was like, "Oh shit, okay." And so you got music? He didn't even know. And he looked and he was like, "Oh shit, you got some music out. You even got a song with G." I was like, "Yeah, I want the interview." So I wanted it. So because that's when the podcast and shit was starting.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "Hell yeah, now it's time to get."
It was like how remember they used to do radio shows when they had a new album. The podcast kind of did that
The
for the
same
Hispanics
thing.
and shit.
It
Bro,
was like
you know?
I get to tell the untold stories.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? Like
behind the music.
So I came in and we did the interview, and then afterwards he hit me. He was like, "Hey, you're from Imperial Valley," because I got the sun tattooed on me.
All right.
So like that's
like the symbol and shit.
Yeah, you know. And so we chopped it up, and then we just kind of knew some mutual things and Imperial Valley things, and it just worked out. And he was like, "Yeah, pull up, fool." He's all pull up, and let's see how you do. And I don't remember how I did. I just remember that we did the first episode I did was we interviewed Trouble Kid. That I can remember.
All right. Yeah,
You know Trouble Kid.
Yeah,
man? Yeah. So great interview. Great homie.
That wasn't too long ago already and shit.
Couple years.
Yeah, right.
2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro. I didn't realize that shit.
Yeah. It's
2 years went by like that.
Yeah, you've been podcasting for 2 years and shit.
Years,
You know.
yeah. So
how do you enjoy it, dude? Like how is that for you? Like kind of.
I like it because it gives me a chance.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Go.
You went in as a guest, and how'd you end up being like an interviewer now and shit, dude? You know?
He asked me to.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, I like the vibe and shit." You know?
Yeah. He goes, "I think you should try this," and you know. And then I lived close by.
Well, okay. Yeah.
So that made it a little bit easier, and
because co-hosting makes it dope, dude. You know, like when you have a show with multiple people and like radio shows. If you think of all the radio shows. They have the DJ, they have the personality, the co-host, and it's like a team and
well,
shit.
Well, it could have been a combo of everything that and two, and like, you know, I mean, I'm not like rich, but I'm good, fool. So maybe he knew that about me. Maybe Opina's like independent, self-made, doing this thing. It'll be a lot easier, right, than to have somebody that's a J-Cab broke and made only
like
2
depends
songs.
On it and shit.
Like he's just floating around. You know what I'm saying? So he probably looked at everything. I was like, this fool probably gonna be cool. And
it's like a job interview. Like you're stable and shit. You know?
Yeah, he was right, fool. You know, he knew what it was, and I'm pretty. I don't ask for much. You know, I'm self-dependent. You know, if I need it, you know, Blue's got it for sure. A lot of people want to say a lot of shit about Blue Devil, but the homie he'll take his shirt off his back, dog, you know, and give it to you if he's got it. And then if he don't got it, for sure he gonna give it to you a different day. You know, and that's the way he is, regardless of the content. You know, people wanna get on the homie, but you know, he's doing his thing, and he's one of the originators of this shit that we're doing, that you're doing.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know, he's like.
Well, I seen some Blue Devil's old shit where he was recording even like BTS with like the regular cameras and shit.
The old
with the
cameras.
artist, like back, like even interviewing fucking like I don't know who it is because I'm not too familiar with people's names, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But it was like outdoors and then like by a trash can. He was interviewing some fool that was rapping and shit. You know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, that's old shit right there, dude.
Yeah,
You get
he
me?
got
So
all them
he's
videos.
had these ideas for a minute or whatever. You know. I thought. You know?
Yeah, he's good at all the technology too. I don't know shit about how to set up anything.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I can interview. Like I'm that guy. It's crazy because it's the same thing with music. Like I don't know anything about engineering.
Sure.
Like I just I think I didn't learn anything when I was younger about it. So now to try to learn it, I'm like, man, you know, I got this new machine in me, so I'm like, nah, I'm fucking gonna sit there and learn this shit. You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather go back and you know, learn something else that's gonna be a little bit easier. I feel like that shit's gonna take a minute to be a good engineer.
Depends and shit, huh?
To be a good engineer, to
for sure.
be a good, you know, setting up. I mean, it's probably easy to set up. I have my job.
I learned on YouTube and shit, dude.
I'm the interviewer, and in music, I'm the rapper.
Yeah, one day we were talking about doing a podcast, so I watched the YouTube video. What do we need? And I bought everything
And did it.
and then when everything got here, I was like, fuck, all right, how do we connect all this shit together? And then we watched another YouTube video like, oh, this, and this, and boom, we were.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of mistakes. Sometimes we
Yeah.
couldn't get the audio on, all kinds of shit, bro. You know?
Yeah, that's a lot of that.
We started with different camera angles, and we're like, dude, you just need one and shit. You know?
It's probably easy once you get there, but it seems like a headache too.
It is. It is.
Yeah, like if you hear the clarity on our channel is really good.
Yeah, for sure.
It took Blue trial and tribulation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The quality of it
the
and
quality
shit.
and you know the way it looks and
the lighting is dope and shit.
the lighting is different. That takes a little bit. I seen him do that, but it's a whole job, bro, and you have to be invested in it.
For sure.
And that's his thing.
For sure.
You know,
it's like what I was telling you earlier. There'd be a gang of people here, but then it became a job that is just like, you know, like if people stop coming, dude, you get me? Because you're going to work.
I'm the interviewer. I come in, I interview you.
Yeah.
I'm the one that is going to give you leadway.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's not going to burn you to the ground. Because sometimes Blue be, you know.
Hey, how is that for you, dude? Like when you sitting on the couch and he's saying some way out shit sometimes or what?
You know, but that's what he does. That's a good thing, you know.
Yeah. He knows what sells and shit, no? Like basically like in marketing, no?
Yeah, he does. I like to I originally got on the show because it felt right. I thought about it when I went home and I told myself, I'm gonna be real. I said, man, I've done a lot of bad. And this is the one chance I get to do some good for some artists.
Yeah.
And whether they like my opinions or not, sometimes I'm still here. I'm always say something good about you too. I'm not gonna just say negative stuff, you know, because we have the platform, so I gotta try to do my best to put out a little bit of positivity as well.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't get put there. You know, God didn't put me there to just be there and be like, you suck, your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? like
and right now, like you're famous too, no? Like people recognize you. And shit,
they do. That's a good feeling.
Yeah,
I like
for
it.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you don't need like big Instagram following. I seen people with big Instagram followings. And then, like, I don't even have...
And 10 people on the live and shit?
Yeah, or even worse, like, I'll be in the same building as them, and, like, people be like, oh, what's up, you're Opina. I see you on Hater on TV.
I can
and
imagine
then this
that,
fool has,
dude.
like, 80,000, and nobody's talking to him. Like, you know, it's
I can
because they
see
don't
that.
have influence.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything that influencing. Look at all of everybody that's come on. I mean, like, and I've treated everybody pretty, on my behalf, I think I've treated everybody pretty decent. I've talked some shit and some opinions I had about music or something I didn't like or whatever. But like everybody, I look at everybody I meet. Be Real, Lefty, Blanco. I mean, all these dudes, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, to get an opportunity to help out anybody, bro, any homie, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what gang you're from, to help out anybody and, you know, spread a little bit of positivity.
Yeah.
Then it's good. Fool.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah. And I really mean that. And you can ask Blue or anybody at the Hater World. I've always said that. That's what I came on initially to do. I'm not here to bag on nobody or stuff, but sometimes we're gonna spice it up, bro. You know, sometimes we're gonna have an opinion. I'm not gonna let you get away with that shit. Blanco, nah, fuck that. Don't dye your hair. That shit's whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All love. You got some songs I like, you don't. You know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Salute Tommy and those guys. They're doing their things, but sometimes they do stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
We all do. I've done it. I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. We've all done stupid shit, bro. But you got to understand, this is the platform, and we've extended our hand. Me and Blue have extended our hand to everybody to come on the pod. Some people act bougie, bro. Some people act like they're way bigger than what they are, bro. And you can't be like that, dog.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna say no, you're not coming here and you're on there fucking doing $100 promos and $200 hooks or $500 features?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking, I'm sorry, dog. That shit, I'm not bragging. I'm keeping it. $200 is chump change, my boy.
For
Like,
sure.
you know, like, you like, come on,
You're
bro.
probably
like,
gonna get a
don't-
bigger following just from going onto the Hater World, dude.
Meanwhile, ASAP Rocky, we don't even hear about him. He's selling out 50,000 at a Chicago stadium.
Yeah.
You think he's going on Instagram like, yo, I'm doing promos today for my fucking friend's T-shirt shop. Give me $25.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I'm not saying that not knocking your hustle, but don't like be like towards us, like, oh no, I'm too good for your podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
fucker, you're asking for $25
Yeah.
handouts and
Yeah, that's a trip,
you
dude.
know,
You
like
know?
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Yeah.
You know, I don't ask a lot, and um I do want certain things. I want money for my time, bro. I
Yeah.
got two machines in my chest. One's a crazy machine that's very difficult on me right now
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
going through. I don't want to speak too much about
Sure,
it.
sure.
You know, we're having some problems with it, but
Yeah.
um yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to be compensated.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's a homie or if it's someone I like, you know, just pay my fucking light bill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking, you know, whatever, dog. 180, nothing. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna pull up to your shit because I'm over here fucking.
Been going and shit.
I'm John Wayne.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm a famous fucking movie star. Like,
Yeah.
look at our the bracket we're in. Our culture is should be very humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're a humble culture, bro. We really are.
Yeah.
You know, we're really Mexicanos, Latinos. We're really family orientated, bro.
Yeah.
A lot. Every race is,
Yeah,
to a
yeah.
certain, but we really are like, we'll group up and go live in a house 20 deep.
Yeah.
What other motherfucking race does that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
You
and
know
shit,
what I
dude,
mean?
you
And
know?
we'll be cool. We'll get
Yeah.
along. We'll eat fucking tortillas and
Yeah.
albondigas and chicken stew. We'll be
Yeah.
kicking it. Like we got to be more humbler. I think sometimes we get into that mainstream shit and we lose. You
Like
know,
sight.
we want to be there so bad
Yeah.
that we lose. Like it's like 'cause everyone's chasing that fucking dollar, dog.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
cool. Get yours. I'm never gonna knock you, but
Yeah.
you know, all I'm saying is be humble. You know, help out your next person. If you need a little change, you need something, let them know. And then if they can't do it, don't be a dick about it. Just say,
Yeah.
hey, I'll get you on the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, let's be humble. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's all I say.
Yeah, nah, that goes to the artists, dude. They trying to get on the platform and shit, dude. Because you guys are one of the biggest ones right now, too,
Yeah.
dude. You know, over here in LA.
I didn't
and
ask you
shit,
for nothing.
know? No, you did it. No?
Nothing. The
Yeah.
T-shirt.
I appreciate that too. and shit,
Nothing.
dude. You know,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure there's fools that
Yeah.
you don't even know nobody knows who the fuck they are, and they probably told you, hey, can you give me
Yeah,
150?
yeah.
Yeah. Am I
Yeah.
lying?
No,
dog? Yeah,
people
just-
do. Like
yeah,
I
come
invite
on,
people
dog.
all the time, and you know, and I gave them the lowdown, and some people will be like, "Oh, hey, it's this much," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't pay for interviews, but it's like if you want to come and tell your
Yeah,
story
what the
and shit,
fuck,
bro,
yeah,
you get me?
Show some love,
like
bro.
show some love, you know."
I had a situation.
I was like, but don't come call me when I blow up, though, bro. You get me? Like that's what I
Facts.
tell them and shit,
That's
you know?
facts, yeah.
Like, you know?
And
Yeah.
you will. I had I did a feature for an artist, and you know, and he was trash.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude has put money in my pocket
Mm-hmm.
off camera.
Oh, all right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like some chunks. Like,
Yeah.
you know? And so I did a feature for him, and you know, I charged him, but he had put money in. He said, no, I'll pay you for the feature. And then some artists, I'm not gonna say name, kind of known, you know, was like, hey, what's up with the feature? Like I'll pay you, you know, we're pretty even, but I'll pay you a little bit just for your time. I know you got the this and this, and he's all you, and I wasn't doing feature at the time. I was sick, real sick.
Yeah.
I said, when I get to it, you know, he said, well, you did a feature for so and so. I'm like, dog, like, and he sucked. But you don't want to jump on mine. I'm like, it's not
Yeah.
even about that.
You
Like,
don't
that
know
dude,
behind the
you don't
scenes and
see,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
that dude
yeah.
put bags in my pocket, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
What have you done for me? You were hounding me while I'm
Yeah.
going through this shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
that's one thing that I've always been kind of cordial to be like not just jump to assumptions, right? You know, when
Right,
you're
right,
young, you do
fact.
that a lot, no? But I think as you mature, you're kind of like you don't know what you're going through, bro. Like you know,
Yeah,
like
nobody knows. I don't know
get
what you're
me?
going through.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when people say no, you gotta respect, kind of like, well, I don't know
Yeah.
what they doing right now, you know. But and you know
Yes.
what? I'll holler at you in 2 months, bro, and then we'll see what's up.
Yeah,
you
you
get me?
know.
Like I've learned to be more that way as you grow into be an adult and shit. No,
Yeah.
'cause you know us Hispanics and stuff. I don't want to talk for everybody, but for most of us, we jump to a conclusion of hate right away. No, like,
Oh, man.
that fool's like shining me off, bro, or
It's
this, and
true.
it's not necessarily that, bro. Like, there's times where somebody's told me no, and I've just like in my head, I'm like, fuck, why is this fool like, you know? But you know, the mature
analyze it.
Tony
Yeah,
comes in,
analyze it.
and he's like, oh, and I just be like, nah, I appreciate you though, even responding, my bro, you know, like for sure, like, maybe in the 2 months, you know, I'll hit you up, and they hit me back up and be like, hey, remember I told you no last time, fool, but I got some time this Sunday. Actually, Bozo was like a couple of times I hit him up and shit. He never said no, you know. But he was like, I'm just busy. And then one time he just like, hey, I got time this Sunday. Fool, you got time? We'll knock it out.
Cool,
and I was just like,
yeah.
you know, and at first I felt like, oh, maybe he's just like brushing me off, but he don't want to say no. And then to be like, hey, right now, and then I was like, oh, that's dope, bro. You get me, like, you know,
Yeah. He found the time
because you gotta respect like another man, right? Like in a way, like you know,
people are busy. People are going.
Yeah, they got kids,
going to
family,
stuff.
music, all kinds of shit, bro. You know.
Yeah, but I'd rather do, like I said, I would rather do the feature with my homie because like he put bags in my pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care if he sucked or not.
Yeah.
I've declined features where
Yeah.
you know what I mean, where they were dope and they were like, "Well, I'm dope, fool. Well,
Yeah.
what's up with that?" And I'm like, "Shit, you ain't never put a bag in my pocket, dog. You know, like that's a personal family favor.
Yeah, for sure.
So I consider that family because at a time when I was starving,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he put some.
They came through and shit.
Came through, man. Been a few people like that.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's crazy is when the artists hit you up, like, "Oh, hey man, I see you on Hater doing your thing, and yeah, you're doing your thing. We should collab."
Yeah,
Like,
that just means they want free shit.
Yeah. We should collab and do you know, let me get the verse from you, collab.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, my boy, like, you know, collabs. Now me, I'm not trying to sound bougie. It's just like, dog, my time is literally precious, bro. I don't know how much I got left of it. So that's how I think.
Yeah.
You know, and then I gotta get. It's a process for me to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, dog. Because I you know, like I said, I have this new machine. It's a little bit more of a complicated one, so it's like, you know, it takes a lot for me to get going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to go. So it's like, you know, me asking for something is not out of the woodwork. I'm not over here saying, give me 2,000.
Yeah.
Give me 1,500. Nah, bro, I'm not bougie, bro. I'm not doing all that, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean? I need this. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, if not, I'll shout your page out. I don't have a problem doing that for free.
Yeah.
How am I gonna charge? If I see rappers, $100, $200, and I'll repost your story. Fuck. I'd rather take the 200 and make an Instagram promo.
Yeah, dude. You know, dude, I've hired artists, bro. Like for shows, cause we throw shows and shit too. You know.
Yeah.
And they won't even promo the show, bro.
No.
And they're getting paid for it. You get me? And to me, it's like, I understand you might have a bigger following and you don't want to like, dude, but this is for you to sell tickets. That's why you're getting paid and shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
Like, it's not to be friends and shit. Like, you get me? And you don't even got to tag me on the motherfucker, but promote the show and shit, bro. You get me? Like, yeah. But those are like things I've learned in business. That's why when you mentioned contracts earlier, I was like, I felt like I was the only dude that, like, cause I'll make agreements for everything and shit, bro, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
And then it's like spelled out and nothing complicated.
Yeah.
Simple fucking English and shit. 3 points, 4 points and shit.
99% me, 1% you.
Nah, more like, hey, I'm gonna pay you 50%, but if you don't promote it or this or that, you won't get the balance, bro. You get me? Like, you know, and it's like, simple as that, no? You learn.
Yeah, you learn
right?
as you
go,
have to
bro.
learn
And shit, dude. Otherwise, you're throwing money away, dude. Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
You know, right?
You think all these rappers out here, out of 100%, how many of them you think suck?
I mean, like
99% of you are fucking trash, bro.
Let's do this.
99% of you are fucking trash.
What artists do you bump right now, dude? That and I'm not talking about mainstream. I'm not talking about the legends or none of that. Like there's got to be an artist that you like, right?
I right now I'm fucking dust with it, bro. I don't.
Have you heard of Yellow Hill and shit?
Yeah, I heard him. I don't bump him.
He's dope though. Yeah, like his music.
He's dope.
He's like a West Coast rapper and shit. You know?
I bump. Honestly, if I showed you my shit right now, you trip the fuck out.
I
got nothing but fucking Nirvana in there.
Nirvana's dope, bro.
Yeah, I got nothing but Chalino in there.
Opina's like, I ain't gonna give not one rapper shine right now.
I swear to God, I don't bump nobody, bro.
One song that you were like, man, this shit's hard, you know?
Like, what are we talking about though? Like all rappers?
Well, yeah, I mean, no,
I'll tell
like,
you
but
who
not legends, like fools that are trying to come up right now. Like, you know who else is? I think is dope and shit. Have you seen that one fool?
Okay, I'll tell you who I was bumping for
That new Nate,
Kuman.
that new Nate dog dude.
No, no, no,
He's a
no,
Hispanic
no,
fool.
no, no. Deuce Face.
Oh, see, I haven't heard of him. And shit.
I had Mainline in the playlist for a
All
cool
right.
minute. That shit hard, huh, John? I fuck with that one, huh? We fuck with that shit. That was cool. Other than that, I'm gonna be real with you. Nah, I got like one MC Bob song in there. Remember MC Bob? Yeah, and it's for the girls too. It's for the
Yeah.
ladies. Yeah, I like that one. Forgot what it's called, but that's in their playlist. But other than that, it's all surrounded by like Nirvana, Johnny Cash,
I wanted to say Chico G, dude.
yeah, Young Dolph. That's
Mhm.
deep in my playlist. Young
Yeah,
Dolph,
yeah, for sure. He passed away, no?
passed away.
Yeah, he is
he's
dope, dude.
in there. I got 100 songs from him. In
Yeah,
my
yeah,
playlist.
he is dope
Yeah.
and shit. Like Pooh Shiesty, I think it's pretty
Pooh
dope and
Shiesty
shit.
cool,
you
yeah,
know?
I fuck with
You heard
that.
of Skrilla and shit? Is it Skrilla?
Yeah, I like his old shit though.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
I fuck with him. You know, and then like that's in there. Some Pox in there.
There's a new artist coming up out of Arizona, dude named
Andre Nicotina.
I haven't heard of him.
Yes, Smoke Dope and Rap.
No,
Never heard that
I
song.
haven't.
What about we got some.
And
Mac,
I'm bad with names, bro.
yeah, I got
you
some
know?
Mac
Yeah,
Dre
yeah.
in there.
Mac
Dre.
Dre's banging. Yeah.
he's
Spice
banging,
One, all
yeah,
them homies.
all
and
them
shit,
are
yeah,
in there.
from the Bay Area.
Feezy.
Yeah. But see, again, to me, those are like
Legends.
Legends, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're already like, So I was
Shit,
like
yeah.
from like artists that are like right now trying to come up.
Yeah,
What,
Deuce Face.
what
Deuce
up,
Face
Silent Man? The homie Silent on here and shit, dude. He knows you too.
yeah.
He's Young Buddha's older brother and shit.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Silent. He's
Yeah.
cool.
He has
cool
like
people,
a
yeah.
big 1A right here on the top of his head.
Yeah, I
think
remember
most
him
people recognize
from
him.
the beginning.
Yeah,
from the
well, me
beginning.
and him were partners. This is how we link up and shit, dude. We were the ones doing shows together
Oh,
and everything.
Yeah.
From what he learned from being around you guys and all that at those times.
Yeah,
and
I
shit,
remember
you know?
those times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
So we
definitely-
got a few things that we're cooking up together
He
and shit,
definitely
bro.
right.
You know?
I got an old picture too. I remember we took a picture from G's always throws those parties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
been there to the parties and shit.
that-
Yeah.
There
He's
was-
always telling
there
me
was
like,
one
"Fool,
he-
these,"
There was one he did in fucking like fucking was it Maywood
Mm-hmm.
or Bell or somewhere? It's like industrial.
I've never been to the
Oh,
parties
yeah,
and
well,
shit, bro.
you know
nah.
those areas though, Bell.
Yeah,
City
yeah.
of Bell.
I know that is, yeah.
And we took some pictures, and then there was one picture I remember. Icon, he had a mohawk.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
old pictures
Yeah,
from
yeah.
back in the day. Salute Icon. Who
Yeah.
else was there? Me, Icon.
Well,
G.
everybody probably that was like doing
There's
something and shit, no?
Reverie. Like
Yeah.
those were the best times. I always felt like I wasn't because I'm not from LA, right?
Yeah.
I always just felt like I was always the underdog.
Oh, all right,
You
yeah.
know?
Well,
Because
the
they
homie
had-
Silent remembers
had-
it because he's the one that told me, he's like, hey, that fool's super humble, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
he's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
homie. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
him, dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember him from back in the day.
Mm.
And I feel like just I remember seeing Self Provoked.
Oh, so
Reverie.
Provoke is though.
Reverie.
I had
that was
never,
all in those days.
yeah,
right
I had
there,
never heard of So Provoke though until
Yeah.
I went to Oxnard one time and they had like a show, and he was headlining the show.
I think
and
I was at
like,
that show.
hey, that fool's dope as fuck and shit, dude.
I think that's the time he clotheslined someone trying to take a CD or something. Remember, John? It was in Oxnard. That was in
because you
John-
pull up with your merch, and
merch.
everything.
Yeah,
and shit.
that's the spot. Yeah, I did a show right there with
Mhm.
him, Self Provoked before.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, but
He's
those
dope
are
too and shit.
yeah.
I like his style and shit. Yeah.
So like all those artists were from LA,
Mm-hmm.
and I was from Nyland.
Nyland
dog,
and
you know what I
shit,
mean? Like,
like-
I lived in Riverside, but I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
from Nyland. Like
The closest
Yeah.
thing they would be like, you're from Diego and shit. Then no, like because it's closer to that
Riverside
side over there,
County
no?
is closer.
Oh, okay.
You can
Yeah,
hit Indio and Palm Springs in an hour. 10,
Oh,
min-
right.
10
Yeah, yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. San Diego will be about almost from Nyland, from El Centro.
because of the way it works, the map.
Yeah,
and shit.
so
yeah,
we're
yeah.
more closer to Riverside County. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was just like I would tell them that they'd be like, "Where the hell's that
Yeah,
at, dog?"
Yeah,
but
for
but
sure.
then I remember telling G, and he had a song called "Letter to Dre."
Yeah,
Remember that song?
I remember that.
And Swisher was the hook singer. He sang the hook.
Which are the famous artists and shit?
No, so I don't. He's known,
Yeah?
but he's not
Like big and shit?
not
Yeah.
mainstream. But he did his
Mhm.
shit. Swisher, he's from Brawley.
Oh, shit. That's the tie right there.
He's
Yeah.
did the hook.
Yeah.
Like he actually did the hook on G's song.
Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah.
So
But you know,
technically-
did you know him and shit, or is it just different
Okay,
time
yeah,
and shit?
No, I didn't know him. At the end when we would talk, we knew similar
People and
'cause
shit. Yeah.
small.
That's what I would think. It's
Yeah,
just,
family,
like
families are
families.
small.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I told G, yeah, it's out there in Imperial Valley. He's like, hey, if school that sing the hook, that's where he's from. He's from
Mm.
Brawley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so G featured him on a song that Letter to Dre.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like a coincidence, but yeah. So I was from there, and it just I could feel it too. Being doing music in LA and coming up like in the hip hop genre, I feel like the city, like any city, but like even LA, they're always gonna. If I make a song about coming up poor and doing my thing, they're always gonna look for the artists that are from the city because they actually represent for the people from
Yeah,
that
yeah.
city. If
Mhm.
I'm from a town in the middle of nowhere and I'm making songs that are good like that,
Yeah.
they're not necessarily gonna gravitate towards me because they're like, he's not from the
I
music's
see what you
dope.
mean
You get
and
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
They
you're
want
not
they
from
want
my
a
town,
they
you're
want
not
a
from
home
LA.
they want a hometown hero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because no matter what, growing up in Island or growing up in Riverside or growing up in Dago or growing up in Orange County or wherever, the stories are just like the stories
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
We're
Similar
all
lifestyle, similar
kids
struggles and
that
shit,
went
right?
through struggle, were poor
Yeah.
on welfare,
Yeah.
parents went to prison,
Yeah.
family got a couple gang members. Like it's all
Yeah.
the same story, but everybody wants a hometown hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want their hometown heroes.
Yeah.
Those are the hometown heroes, fool.
Yeah.
From the era I came up.
Oh, I see.
Drummer, G, Reverie, Self Provoked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I suppose. I know he was in the mix then.
Mhm.
Well, those are the hometown heroes. So like
Yeah.
the music's gonna gravitate there.
Yeah.
You have to be like shit to really do it like that. Come up, and I'm saying this from experience because I come from a small town.
Yeah.
I would have to be signed to like a fucking crazy label to really
Like
just
be popping and shit.
popping, dog.
Yeah.
It'd have to be crazy.
You don't think you can just do it out of consistency of dropping dope hits and shit?
Man, it'd be difficult.
It's because the
dog.
algorithm is so screwed now too. No, like
Yeah.
back then.
I think if I went crazy like the new generation and did all the fucking hand movements and
Mhm.
well,
Well,
and then when I left here, recording myself, and then
I do
and
like
then
your
try to-
videos
and
though,
then-
like
and then
'cause
try
they're
to
more
choke you
cinematic,
out,
dude.
Try
you
to
know?
choke you
Yeah.
out on my way
Yeah,
out.
everybody
If
will
I
clip
did all
that shit
yeah,
tomorrow.
if I
dude,
did
you
all
know?
that and added that to my
Yeah.
consistency,
Yeah.
possibly.
Not only that, but we'll probably be on the 6 o'clock news
Yeah.
and shit, dude. You know?
one of us gonna die.
You
probably,
know?
yeah. So,
Yeah,
so what I'm saying,
podcast gone wrong.
if
you
I
know?
did that
Yeah.
and then added the consistency, I have a chance.
I
But
see what you mean.
just on consistency, there's no way, bro. I have
Yeah.
to do the antics,
Yeah.
and I'm not willing to do that
Yeah.
bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I'd rather take a chance on dropping a lot
Yeah.
and then maybe it going on my own and
Uh,
then doing it like that independently.
Cause like I was saying, I do
Yeah.
like your video. Like they're
Yeah.
cinematic. Like I like them and shit, dude. The
Yeah,
ones that
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen, they're pretty dope. Like the Dope Man is a dope song and shit, dude. You know.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
I
song
did like
too.
that
Yeah,
shit
the
too.
Dome, yeah,
Yeah.
that's just gangster,
Yeah.
dog. I like
And
that
you know
shit,
it was
bro.
trippy when I was hearing it. Before I heard it, right?
yeah.
And I saw always say it's Dope Man and shit. I think you're wearing like a mask or something, you know.
Was that okay? Maybe.
And
shit.
then I see,
a hoodie.
yeah,
hoodie.
and then I see, I thought, it's gonna be like the Ice Cube one. Remember?
Yeah, the beat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally
it's
different, dude.
yeah,
Which is still dope, though.
yeah,
You
it's
get
still
me?
dope.
Yeah. It is dope, you know.
Yeah, I like that record a lot.
Yeah,
bro.
that's just fire
that's
and
just
shit for
fire.
sure.
That's just
Yeah.
a thumper, dog. But like I said, it's just people know where I'm from,
Mm-hmm.
so it's hard to gravitate. I
Get
I
out of
think
that
I think
shell.
I think more people are though, because they're just like on the Dope Man. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't give a fuck where he's from. That shit's dope.
Yeah,
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
It was very few, but it was a couple,
yeah.
and that's cool, dog.
And the
'cause
people
that's
that
the-
did bump it, like that's just dope. And
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you know?
it was tight. Yeah,
yeah.
because too, you gotta make the songs like that. Like the Dope Man is not a song that generalizes an area I'm from.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm out there saying, "Oh, I'm from Nyland," it makes my thing smaller, my
Sure.
box smaller.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta like make songs that are creative enough to be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's for sure. Because
that's-
you don't want to you're already in a niche market.
Yeah.
So you don't
yeah.
want to like niche and shit, dude.
Yeah, I
you
want
know?
to be in ASAP Rocky's market.
Who
How'd
doesn't,
that
bro?
happen?
Right? You know,
That fool
or
was
even
doing it.
even that one for
Fool came down in a helicopter.
yeah. I didn't see it. I gotta check that shit
Yeah,
out.
well,
dude.
I think they suspended it. Like,
Yeah.
like how that's suspended. They
Yeah.
just like put it. Boom.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Cause that's like I mean, there's rappers doing it worldwide, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, even Lefty Gunplay just showed us right now that Hispanics could get Grammys too and shit, bro.
Yeah, he
you
did
get
his
me?
thing, yeah,
Right?
he
I
doing
think
his
to me
thing.
that just opened up a lot of like new doors, and I bet you right now record labels, bro, are like crazy looking for like the next Lefty Gunplay, right, or something like that.
or something.
For
yeah,
sure, you
yeah.
know, or the next the top black artist.
Who do you think is next in line? Who do you like coming up?
Me? That's young and shit, or just anybody?
Yeah, well, you say young. You asked me the question, so
I mean, honestly, bro,
from podcaster to podcaster.
like me, I think his name is Chico G. He does like this
Chico
Warren G type vibe and shit.
I think I've heard of him. I think I did.
Like some Nate Dogg shit, like in Hispanic. Like I think he's dope and shit, bro. You know, he's young too. I like CNG and shit, dude.
CNG,
You
I
get
heard
me?
of him.
But
I
I don't
heard
know
of
if his time has passed and now he's just gonna make music. I don't know, you know, because he's been at it for a while. But his flow's dope, bro. I like his style of
he's got
music and shit,
he's
you
got
know?
like there's another one too. He doesn't do all the antics.
He doesn't, yeah. He doesn't really do interviews or anything either.
Yeah.
We got a couple of songs with him and the artist that I promote, Baby Joint and shit. Like that's what we manage and shit. He's done a couple of songs with CNG and shit too, dude. So we haven't released them and shit, but that's why I fuck with him. But again, I don't know if he's already like at his peak, right? Like I don't know, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, you know, CNG got flow, like, but he don't do the antics.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I mean. So you might not.
it's
you know?
crazy because the antics overdoes the flow.
Yeah.
99.
It is crazy though.
99%
Well,
of these motherfuckers suck. They're garbage, dog.
And they're more famous. And
I'm
shit.
not knocking them.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you my opinion. But
Yeah.
they're more popping on camera because they do the antics.
Yeah.
I told you, CNG, get your phone out, go on the mall, and pick a fight with someone and record it.
You'll be famous.
And
overnight, dude.
your numbers will shoot through the roof.
I think he got like 300K followers. Or
Let's
something
be
like
honest,
that, you
bro.
know?
If there's no antics involved, and we take it back to 2014 and 15, which we can't. This is a what if question. I hate doing what if question. What if question. And you take away the camera. How many of these rappers are anybody really listening to? Record labels, anybody?
I don't know. I do think Demon from Pigsley's hard though and shit.
He got flow.
He's dope. He's old school
He
too.
don't do
in a
the
way,
antics.
you
But I'm
know?
saying the people that do the antics.
Well, that's a
if
good
you take-
comparison right there.
if-
Actually, if somebody that does the antics and somebody that does it
If-
from the same town, and the other homie's been doing it longer. and
Okay,
shit,
so
right? So that does
so
show
who,
a little
yeah,
something, you know?
who's gonna win when there's no
Yeah.
camera?
But then again,
Who wins with no camera? Here's the question:
Demon to me, dude.
Demon or Tommy Guns?
To me, Demon and shit.
Without the camera, who goes up?
Yeah.
When it's just based on straight music.
Yeah. Like to me, Demon's dope, bro. He's for sure.
You
like,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying? The camera is the drug.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like I
dog.
got Demon on my playlist. Like I bump him and
without
shit,
it,
you know?
without it, man, these guys,
Wouldn't be-
they're gonna go move back with their moms. Facts. You know,
Yeah.
or where,
But then that,
whatever hole they crawled out from,
yeah. But then
they're going back.
But then again, it's about entertaining too, no? Like in a way, right? Like you know.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta entertain.
The
but
recording and all that shit. That's not entertainment to me, bro. That's whack shit, you know. But like coming out with sayings.
yeah,
You get me?
I'm cool with all
Right,
that, but that's not what they go viral for, though, bro, brother. You're backpedaling away as usual.
Nah, I'm trying to.
I know
get
this
some,
is. I know
insights,
I know
dude.
this is a peaceful podcast, but I'm not that peaceful, dog.
yeah.
You know, like you know,
Yeah.
that's the thing is, you know, they're not. I don't care about the sayings. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm this. I'm that. I'm gonna take your bitch.
It's
Cool.
catchy and shit, bro.
That's
you
cool.
know, auntie
I'm
fuckers
talking
or
about.
whatever
I'm
they say.
talking
You
about
know?
all this other fucking bullshit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm talking about the stuff like where they're crossing each other out on podcasts and crossing out their names and doing some
Oh, yeah.
whole ass shit, bro.
What podcast was that where they were crossing?
That shit
each
was
other?
on No Jumper. That's some
Oh, it was on No Jumper.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
but
bro.
Come
I'm
on, fool,
gonna
that-
speak up because I
Yeah,
can, bro.
that-
like
no.
I can speak up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I mean, you know, that's some whole ass shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you
Yeah.
guys. Like, I'm saying that out of love, bro.
The thing is, that one fool dude, from No Jumper, dude. He's just, I bet he was like, hell yeah, right? Like this is
You
exactly
think
what I
so, or
need.
he just, or maybe,
Well, he knows that this is what people are gonna want to see,
yeah,
and to him, he doesn't care about repercussions
maybe,
and
yeah.
shit like
Oh,
that,
he don't
bro. You
care.
get me?
You don't think he just sits there and lets the animals be animals, the idiots be idiots?
yeah, yeah.
He don't. He probably didn't even say nothing. He was just going like
Well,
this.
no, he was like, oh, I think I seen that
What did he
video.
say? He said, "Oh, you're crossing them out."
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, but
yeah,
he didn't tell him to cross him out.
no,
He
yeah,
just sat there and waited. Then, like, I'm looking at your champion city right now,
yeah.
and then it's like John going over there and putting a big old X. I'm just looking at him, and then he goes over there, and as soon as he writes the X, I'm like, "Oh, everybody's in trouble."
Yeah.
He's not over here like, "Hey, John, go
Yeah,
cross."
yeah,
No,
yeah.
bro.
I see what you're saying.
He
and
knows the
shit.
idiots are gonna be idiots,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Facts, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Stop being idiots out there, man.
That is true, dude.
Do your shit though. Do your shit.
Yeah.
You guys are making money. Do your shit, but
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Let's not.
You gotta get the bag for sure, though.
Yeah, let's not do all that weird stuff, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
too many fucking too many people out there, man, that are really real steppers, bro. Like real steppers.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm one
Sure,
because
sure.
I'm definitely not in that realm anymore.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's some real steppers out there, man. And respects to them, bro. But like, don't just do your music shit, bro. Do your music
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Do
Get
you,
paid
but
and shit, no?
don't do all that stuff, bro. Man, people on the streets, bro, be crossing people out, man. You know how that
No,
goes.
that's what I mean. Like,
You know how that goes,
Like,
Smurf.
there's
Come on.
repercussions to shit like that.
In real life.
Yeah, for sure.
In real life, dog.
Well, I think crossing somebody out anywhere is real life, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
It just depends on the person, I guess, and shit. I don't know.
I don't know. Just
But
don't. Got to stop the
For
the
somebody
weird
else's
plays, the
for
weird
somebody
plays.
else's gains on top of that, bro. Right?
Yeah.
That's what's different
Some
and
weird
shit. You
shit,
get me?
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I want nothing but the best for the homies.
For
you
sure.
know? Yeah, do your
For
thing.
sure. To
and-
me, it does make me. I think it's dope, bro, to see that there's a lot more Hispanics making money off of this now, right?
Yeah.
Like that's dope, dude. And there could be more, right? And it doesn't have to be based on negativity and shit.
It
dude,
doesn't, no, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they they're probably gonna be mad at me. It's constructive criticism.
Yeah,
Is that what
for
they
real.
say?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the time.
That's the thing. And
This
shit,
is
dude.
me saying shut the fuck up
Yeah.
already, dog.
Well, I think
You know
when
what
they
I mean?
have artists, like you have to be open to criticism and
Yeah,
shit, dude.
bro,
Otherwise, you can't be on the camera, like for sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the record though? I dropped City of LA. It's cool.
Yeah, I think I haven't heard it yet.
Oh yeah, I
No.
dropped a video yesterday. It's
Yesterday.
already-
I haven't heard
I
it
think
yet.
we're past 2,000 views in a day.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm gonna
That's
check it
pretty
out
good,
for
yeah.
sure and shit.
It's
dude.
dope. Yeah. So like that's the project I have ready to go.
Brand new.
The Dope Man album.
Yeah.
Or Dope Man mixtape, however you want to do it. Yeah, coming out probably in
This is the single to it and shit.
well, that's two now. I did the Dope Man and then City of LA's on it too. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And then so that and dude, I got YB on a feature.
Mm-hmm.
Two Dank from San Diego. She's
So that's
upcoming.
dope, bro.
I got two Dank on a feature. I got of course Trippy. I got Curfew on there.
Oh shit.
A hard ass trap song, full
Yeah.
hard, bro. He did it. That's the best verse of your life, Fat Boy.
Oh yeah. Shout out Curfew, bro.
Shout
you
out
know?
Curfew, man. That's
Yeah.
my dog, man. And man, I would love to get him on, my record label, but I want to be able to give him all my time.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But salute Curfew, man. We'll work something out. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
want to give him a bag too, man. A good
Yeah.
one. I don't want to just give him some janky shit.
Yeah.
So I fuck with Curfew, and the song we have is dope. Video's gonna come out for that one.
Are you making videos for all the songs and shit, or?
I'll probably do more than I usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be only 10 songs, but I'll probably do like 5 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's coming soon. The album's gonna drop, and then I'm working on an album from scratch. It's my name. It's Oscar Emiliano Opina.
All right.
Yeah.
That's where I noticed your Opina artist name comes from
My last name.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do an album. And all the beats are from scratch.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's gonna take some time and shit too, huh?
Yeah, we've been working on it though, full low
Yeah.
key, like no high key. I work on it, and the other night we really got down. We did like 2 from scratch, and It took a minute, but like we got it done, and
Yeah.
that's how you want to move. I want to do 10 songs there.
You feel real accomplished when it's something like that, no?
Yeah,
Like when
it
it's
just feels,
like
it
you're just
feels
like
good.
fuck, like you're actually passionate about
and
those
I get
songs.
to
like
I
that,
get to
no?
keep all the money.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of fucking having to share it with
Yeah.
disgruntled beat people and
Yeah.
fucking they think they're rappers now and they
Yeah.
want to be all up in the videos and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
all up in there, like fucking you're a fucking beat guy.
yeah,
Relax, brother.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I want half and I want royalties in the background. Fuck you.
yeah.
Keep your beat. I'm gonna fucking have my engineer remake it.
Yeah, I know, better too. and
Fuck,
shit.
dog.
Huh?
What the
Yeah,
fuck, bro?
yeah.
Like, relax.
Yeah, I do have some good relationship with some beat makers
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're not like that, and they're just
Right,
like, "Hey, I'll
right,
make you
yeah, yeah.
exclusive. This is my price, whatever." And I like shouting them out because they're cool peeps. But I run into a lot of beat makers like how you're saying, where
Yeah.
it's like, like,
They
and
want
they want
everything.
1,000 and shit for a beat, which
Yeah.
is, hey,
That's
sometimes
cool.
you're there. Right, you get me, but like when you like, what are your credits and shit, bro? You get me? I don't know,
Well, shit, they'll take the 1,000 and royalties
yeah.
and whatever else they can get.
Because
out
I
of
mean,
you.
there's beat makers that charge 10 racks
Yeah.
for a beat, right? I mean,
Mustard.
But, yeah, but they come with the name and shit, right?
Yeah,
Of,
that's
you know,
it.
the credits and this and that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
One day you can get to that level and be like, I'm gonna drop 10 bands on a mustard beat. I mean, whoever the new producer is at that time and shit, no?
Yeah. Well, if you can get there, get there.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, a lot of artists do, no?
Yeah. There's.
I mean, there's artists that pay features, 30, 40 racks and shit, dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's levels to it, how they
There's
say,
levels
huh?
to
There's
it,
levels
yeah.
to the game and shit, dude,
I was just thinking right now. I'm trying to think of rapper, young homies coming up.
Yeah, nobody, huh?
Yeah. Deuce Face, Bob's
Face?
alright. Bob's alright.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feature with Two Dank, so I got to throw her.
Two
in
Dank
there.
is dope and shit, though.
I got
you know?
a feature with her. She cool and
Yeah.
she kills it. Your best verses on my shit. Two Dank, straight up.
Oh, yeah?
She knows it.
Well, we have an EP with her, dude, coming out and shit.
Oh, you do?
I think her best verses are on those and shit.
I gotta hear.
But
the
we
EP.
do got an EP.
I gotta hear the.
It's the homie Knockout, Young Dopey, and Two Dank and shit.
Oh,
but we've
okay,
had it.
yeah.
We've had it in the vault for over almost 2
We
years.
need to get that Young Dopey and Opina in.
Yeah.
That
Huh?
would be a hard track.
Yeah,
Well, I know
yeah.
I'm gonna come with it because
Yeah,
I know he's gonna come like on the shit he is.
yeah.
you know?
He's
So-
on. He's been grinding right now too. The homie. Shout out to
Yeah,
Young
hell
Dopey,
yeah.
bro.
He's
He's been doing his
He's
thing
making a
and
lot of
shit.
music, huh?
Yeah, for sure. He's bringing up a lot of younger artists too from different areas and shit. Dude.
That's
That's one of the
good.
things that
That's-
he's been focusing on
That's
too.
the plan,
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
yeah.
if you're really,
I know right now he has things with the homie Baby Joint, Stocky from the D. These are all young 17, 18-year-old kids and shit. And the young homie Dodie Ave out of Inglewood, Stocky from the D out of Dominguez, Baby Joint out of Pyru, and Dodie Ave out of Inglewood and shit,
Okay.
dude, So that's pretty dope, to be
Yeah,
giving,
that's really what it's all about, bro.
Yeah.
If you really fuck with the people
Mm-hmm.
and the homies, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And you know, and the streets.
Yeah. Oh, there's another homie, Hyde Park Duke. He's out of Inglewood too. He's pretty dope too and shit, dude. But they're like barely starting, right? Like
Yeah.
they're not like I don't want to like say not established, but they're coming up, Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some bangers. Dopey got bangers.
Yeah, for sure.
Salute Young Dopey, man. We
Yeah,
gotta
Dopey
get
and
that-
Opina, huh?
We got to get that one in.
Yeah,
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 that'll go viral. 'Cause, they hate me on Hater World, and I know Dopey, he do his thing, and I know he got haters. The more haters, the more viral it goes.
Hey,
And we don't even have
yeah.
to do. Look, we don't have to do the.
That's true, dude. That's
You
true.
know?
I'll tell you something. When we started the podcast with Dopey, he asked me if I was sure. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Fook, he was like, look, he always says this. The internet's undefeated, dude.
Facts.
He would be like, "Fools are gonna do this and that." He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"If you're ready for that, then fuck you, let's do it," like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But he gave me the heads up. He was like, "Fool, they're not gonna like you. They're gonna,
Yeah,
he
duh.
said at first they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this fool?" Hey, Lord and behold, first couple episodes, if you look at the chat, everybody like, "Who the fuck is this fool?" Because I was like, really nobody and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still nobody, but I'm me, So that's dope
Right.
and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah. I'm used to it.
Yeah. But that was one thing he always says, hey, the internet's undefeated,
Yeah.
bro, so you gotta come ready and shit, Because he must be used to it too. I mean,
Yeah.
the more you build up.
I'm getting sentimental, dog. I didn't get no love from my mom. I didn't get no love from my dad. So if I don't get no love from you, then fuck you guys, man.
For real, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on, dog.
To me, it's like,
You're not
man,
hurting my
bro,
skin, bro.
I grew up in a Hispanic family, hopeful. They like how they say they pick your biggest insecurity, and that becomes your nickname and shit. You
Yeah.
get bullied
That's
since you can
fucked
fucking
up,
talk
dog.
and shit, dude. That's
if
facts.
you can't
and
talk
shit.
good, they call you whispers.
Yeah, man,
Because you
that's what I
can't.
mean, dude. And you grow up being bullied, forever and
Man.
shit, dude. You know.
That is crazy.
But yeah,
That's
no, I
right.
think we'll wrap it up, bro. I appreciate you making time
Hell
for us.
yeah,
We've been on
man.
for like 3 hours. This is my
No way.
longest episode, dude. You
3
know?
hours?
Yeah, since 6:30 we kicked it off. It's
time is it?
9:35 and shit.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for your peeps right here. So
That's all good. They're high as fuck, smoking your
Oh,
weed.
there you go, man. You know, I could keep going. It's a good conversation and shit, dude. You know?
Nah, it's cool, man.
But
There's
we'll
a
cap
lot.
it
There's
off
a
and
lot we
shit.
missed out, but peep out the new video,
Yeah.
City of LA, featuring the homie Trippy G. Album Dope Man's gonna drop probably less than a month. I got a show in Albuquerque, New Mexico, July 11th, bro, at the
Oh,
Jam
fire.
Spot. Yeah, at the Jam Spot. We're headlining, me and Trippy, and I want to do we're looking at a venue in North Hollywood, a real nice one, privately owned. I'm gonna do the LA show for the album release.
Oh, dope,
Yeah.
dope. Yeah,
You guys, I want everyone to go. Dog, so many day ones. I honestly think, bro, that I could sell out on my own, dog.
Yeah?
With so many DM from day
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
from back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
2014 when all that shit was coming up.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot. There's a lot of different fans in there. Some
Yeah, for
social
sure.
fans in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
all mixed.
Yeah.
But I so far I literally got like over 150 DMs. Like
Damn.
where's it gonna be?
Oh, that's fire and shit,
Yeah,
dude.
so I
you
gotta
know?
find a venue that's gonna be decent but
Yeah, yeah.
private, so that way we control it.
Yeah, yeah,
And we,
yeah.
You know, we don't want no outside hate or outside
Yeah,
parties
yeah.
coming through. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, for
definitely.
sure.
Yeah, definitely want to bring some people.
Yeah,
out.
finding venues is the hardest part, bro. But
Yeah.
I could shoot you a few and shit too.
Yeah,
at least
okay.
that I've tried out and shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll
Yeah, yeah,
chop
for
it up,
sure,
man.
you know?
And, a salute the West Factory,
I appreciate that, bro.
podcast champion city.
SI West Sider and Baby Blue Dramatic. Shout out to y'all. Shout out
Yeah.
to the hater world. Y'all doing y'all thing, bro, for sure, you know?
Appreciate it, dog.
Yeah,
And much respect, bro, and nothing but elevation for you, dog.
Yeah, for you too. Same, bro,
I
for
wish
sure.
nothing but the best for you, bro. Doing your
Mhm.
shit, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go turn this off, but meanwhile, you could tell somebody either a joke, bro, or just some advice on life that you've learned over your 40 some odd years and shit, dude.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. The advice is this: what I've learned is it's okay to eat alone. It's okay to celebrate alone, and most importantly, the best advice is to always be humble and always be good to people that you encounter, because you never know what that person could become. He could become really great, and if you treated him good, he gonna treat you good back. That's it. Salute.